welcome everybody.
Welcome everybody, EunityCast 20. Stop with this.
We're trying to touch the E. I think the E is like right here. Just if I do this. No. Okay. Anyway.
Just cup the E.
That will make no sense in audio. Not cupping Dustin's balls.
Oh.
Speaking of Dustin.
Everyone, it's Dustin.
Yay! As you heard or possibly see, depending on how you're viewing, listening to this. Yeah.
Yo, shit's consistent.
Yeah. So
If you're uncomfortable with the new edition, you can just move a window.
Yeah,
over
just-
here and just cut me out.
or just like
Just imagine it's Devin doing an impression of
Yes.
someone you've never heard before.
kind of has the same hair. Kind of has the same hair.
Disguise is the best.
It's like Devin, except for you can't see his feet. But anyways, yeah, I'm Riccio, and
I'm Dan. That's
And
Like
I'm
always.
we already
Dustin.
discussed it. This is Dustin.
as always,
Again.
Also
Yeah.
My
Dustin.
handle is the Shoe King.
Yes.
the shoe king. Yeah. So what happened this week, other than
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Lollipop.
oh man, friggin', there is actually a lot of people. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the reaction everybody had.
No, there's actually a lot of people that are really hating the shit out of that game because it's like 4 or 5 hours long. But
It's a good 4 or 5 hours. Like,
If you got head for 4 or 5 hours, are you gonna complain for like...
zombie head would be pretty moist and like
okay, you're
sloppy.
It's very dangerous.
I thought this is what we were talking about.
It's a line.
I guess the main character's
cross
pretty hot for that
lines.
too. Yeah, I don't
that
have.
game is an Unreal game. No.
I was kind of afraid when I picked it up though, because it was like $60, and then people were like, "Yeah, it's 4 hours." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, but it looks really fun." And then I started playing. I'm like, "I'm gonna play this way more than once." Score
Doesn't matter.
time.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah,
Suda.
Suda 51
Game.
did it again.
Killer 7. No More Heroes. No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Shout of the
Yeah,
Dam,
Shouter,
which he just finished.
Yeah, I
Did
found
you
that-
actually beat it?
Yeah, did you everyone's finished Shout of the Dam?
Yeah.
I haven't finished it, but I know
Oh, you
every stuff.
Really?
It's
I
fine.
fucking
You
finished
didn't
it
beat it?
faster. Anyway.
Because Liz took it from me. Whatever.
Okay. Man, I was really surprised at the end of
She has
Shadows-
Lollipop Chainsaw right now. I'm scared.
I was really surprised at the end of Shadows of the Dam when it didn't go into a New Game Plus, because the way it's ending, it's like, oh, well, they're all coming back to attack again. I was like, dude, it's gonna fucking jump right into New Game Plus, and this is the best game. And
Nope. You get one shot. That's it.
I was like, oh, okay.
Also, you finished on medium. Only that achievement.
Yeah.
There's no stacking.
Yeah, that I did the same thing when I played Deadly Premonitions, which is another great game. Not by Suda 51 though it totally feels like it, kind of, in a quirky, fucked up way. But
We beat Transformers.
yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, yeah.
I still have to play that.
Fuck that game.
What?
No.
I got.
No.
We spent 4 hours.
4
2
hours!
levels.
And like 3 of those hours were playing the fucking final boss.
Which Transformer? The Transformer.
War of Cybertron.
War of Cybertron.
Yeah.
There you go.
What other Transformers?
I don't know, I
games?
thought- isn't there one
Dark of the Moon game was really
co-op the shit out of it. Co-op it by yelling at it. I think I picked that up day one with you because I remember we played the multiplayer.
You
demo.
played it for the first day, and then that was, I swear that was it. That's all you played. We played like one level.
What?
To be
What the
fair,
fuck
I
else?
also bought it on the first day with the intent of playing Dustin. The first time I played with him was like 2
It was
days
2
ago.
years. 2
Yeah.
years. It was 2 years that it took me to beat that game because I got to a point because I played it on hard from the get go, and then I got to a point, and then it's just like you can't really do it if you're not in co-op because there's just waves of guys coming, and it's like, man, my eyes sucks.
It was like the third try we beat it too. We were just like,
That's probably
Yeah.
why I stopped playing. Because if there was waves of guys coming, then I probably wanted nothing to do with that game.
These robots.
I am Robo arriving in your. Anyway, no, but I think
Robo
I don't know.
arriving?
Robo coming. I don't fucking want to say that. I said it, but I didn't want to say it.
Almost. We're here.
But no, I remember I played like the first level where I think you're still on a ship or something. And I remember there was this one room where you get like locked in, and I beat that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try some multiplayer now. And I played for like 2-3 hours of it, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. I don't know what else came out that week or day or whatever, but I
Something.
never
that was
fucking put
Something
that
it
would have
back
come
in.
out right before you did your marathon in the summer.
It came out in August. No, it came out after.
It came out before Crackdown 2, which came out the week you did the marathon.
Did it come out in... No, it came out in June, you're right.
Yeah.
It did come out in June, and then...
War for Cyberpunk. I feel like that would have maybe came out after the marathon.
No, it was before
Before
you guys
the
played
it was
Crackdown
totally June.
2.
Then maybe that's why we stopped playing, because the marathon probably happened, and then we just kind of just forgot about it, because then I got Singularity and Crackdown 2, and then I was finishing something else, but I don't remember what it was. Other than that really annoying part that you guys apparently got to, is that game still cool to play? Other than
It's faithful to Transformers license, pretty much.
What is it, fun?
Yeah, it's
fun if you're playing with other
third-person
people.
shooter.
Yeah.
You have
or if you're playing on easy.
it's
Nice.
playing on easy.
Because that hard campaign, it's just like so many bullshit deaths and stuff. There's a level, the second to last level I think it was, where were the planes.
Yes, we're flying
Yes.
through
Oh, you
the
can transform
coolers
any
and
time
stuff.
in that, can't you?
Yeah.
It's very fluid. Excellent.
And I remember Jeff came over to play that game, and all he did for that entire plane level that we just played was jetting up to people, untransforming, hitting them with his hammer, and then transforming back and
Just
flying away.
flying.
That was it.
God,
That's
that
all he
sounds
did.
awesome.
That's how we played that entire level. It was just
Is that new Transformer game that they showed at E3?
the Fallen Cybertron is a sequel to this one.
It is? Okay,
Yeah.
that's
That's kind of why Dustin
Get the Dinobot!
got back
When
into it.
is that
Grimlock.
due out?
August 28th
yeah,
or something
summer.
like that.
Shit, so if I actually
It's like the
wanted to
same
go-
day as Sleeping Dogs. No, Sleeping Dogs is mid-August.
I forgot that I pre-ordered that game too. I keep forgetting.
Sleep-
That's the
Sleeping
one
Dogs.
name that I cannot remember when I go through what I've pre-ordered.
Sleeping Dogs, Darksiders 2, Transformers.
Wait, are you naming all on the same day here?
No, all the
Okay, because I'm
in
like,
that
I fucking
month.
have two of those games.
I'm pretty sure
Pre-ordered.
two of them are on the same day. I just don't know what.
Okay.
I need to see a calendar.
I almost want to say Sleeping Dogs and Darksiders are maybe on the same day, but I don't know. I thought Darksiders 2 got pushed back till June, but I was clearly very wrong about that.
It
so I
was
really excited.
June, and then I got pushed again.
Yeah.
to
See, I thought it was
August.
May-ish, and then it got pushed to June. I was like, that's not bad, but whatever.
again,
August,
yeah.
it's not. Whatever. I got enough stuff to.
As far as I
keep
know,
me
it's
busy.
still coming out that thing on like Anarchy Reigns.
Yeah.
We have no idea when that's coming.
Which I know we've jumped around from a lot of games here right now, but Anarchy Reigns, we just kind of, you guys look for a dry run of this.
It was long enough.
It was long enough.
Oh god.
Without saying too much, because we want you guys to watch the dry run, that game is fucking crazy. It's like a fighting game thing that I knew was going to be kind of okay.
Fighting Dynasty Warrior.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Dynasty Warriors, but with like...
There's like quests
there's
and stuff.
depth in the fighting.
missions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
It's leveling up,
boring.
I think.
Yes, leveling up.
Not boring. Good.
Not boring.
You know what? I've never really played a Dynasty Warrior game because it looked like just like hack and slash.
Well, that's what
smash button.
Fist of the North Star is. It's
Really?
because it's made with Koei or whatever.
But
Same.
Koei.
Or Koei, whatever.
Yeah.
Koei,
Yeah.
and then the Gundam. Any Gundam game that is here that is not like some import from Japan that was actually brought over is the Dynasty Warriors Gundam. That's the only game.
oh, that's right.
Super
But I mean, did Dynasty Warrior games ever actually do they actually have depth? Like, is it just hacking and slashing?
it's
like
literally
99
just
Nights,
hordes
or-
of people on a set path.
But is-
continuously.
There's kind of like a meta game strategy element, though, isn't there? Like which way you go into the.
in some I've never played Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah,
I tried,
that's
the
the thing
Gundam
is I've
ones,
never-
and
I
Fist of
played the
North
DS
Star,
one,
they're
and
like
it was just beating up people, and it was like,
it's
okay, you beat up everyone in this area, and now do you want to go left up this path or right up this path to attack these guys or attack this house? And so you go this way, and
You
it's
can
like,
do
oh,
stuff
well,
like
you
that
did
in-
this, so go attack the house now.
in most of them, but a lot of them, it's just literally like you went this path, but then look, it's just a circle, and then
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
I want to go back and just do that now.
It's weird that talking about Dynasty Warriors makes me kind of want to, in a terrible way, because I never actually finished it, but I kind of, say the name of the game, 99 Nights, I never actually finished that, and I kind of
I
feel
finished
like
that
I'm back.
game, but
felt it
I
was
tried to get the
cool.
like true ending or whatever to get like
Yeah.
it was like 400 achievement points for getting the
Yeah.
true ending. It's literally beating one level. That level is fucking impossible.
Really? Oh my god.
I don't.
I still never unlocked another character other than the first chick. I was having fun, and then I think I was just playing, and I spent like 40 minutes on a level, and I died, and it restarted me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna play this tomorrow, and just fucking never, I was like, done. But yeah, I don't know. Didn't the second game have co-op? Or something?
What?
Didn't the second 99 Nights 2 have co-op?
Maybe.
1 million
It's
troops?
called N32.
I'm trying to think about the
The first one was
When the
N3.
hell did the first 31 come out? No.
We stopped because it was like hard. I'm trying to think of other stuff that I like just gave up on. But I had
Transformers.
Transformers was
We
the one.
almost gave up on that final boss.
What was
We
it?
were
I
like,
was like,
okay,
okay,
three more tries, and we are fucking done with this. I'm gonna go play something else. This game.
First try was really close, and then just like spiders. And then
Robo spiders.
And then second try, slaughtered like instantly. Like something just happened and it was just like
we were like,
dead.
okay, one fucking more
And then
time.
third try, just got it. Just bam.
But it took like that final boss sucked so much time out of our day. It's unreal because it was just like, all right, I guess we're just gonna start again. Oh yeah, do you also want to mention that we beat the second to last level?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we played the second last level, and there's a
Where
boss.
you're jets.
Okay.
There's a
Right,
boss
so
at the
you're
end of it.
falling from space back onto Cybertron.
Okay.
So you're fighting the guy as he's falling, and then basically...
Sounds like it would look really fucking cool. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. But so you're
It's
playing,
kind of a bullshit
and
boss.
It is.
Okay.
You're flying down, and then he
It's
has
the same
like,
boss that you fight down on the ground after as like
It's
the
the
final.
final
okay.
thing, but it's just
It's
getting
like-
him
that's the
down there.
first stage.
So he has like a laser attack where it just... And then you have to dodge
And then he has
left or
missiles, which if you're like, okay, they missed me, and then your ship explodes.
Right. They
'Cause
come
you're
out and
on
they're like,
hard.
oh, they come right behind you. And then you're just dead. So you're just
You have to, like,
dying,
shoot
right?
them to blow them up.
No.
when they hit you? No,
You
don't.
can't destroy them, so I'll have to like... We'll have to go
You
over
better have enough health when you go into this battle. You're fucking dead.
and then save your partner, so you gotta sit there and just like res him, right? But he's...
But aren't you flying like through space?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you have to kind of like readjust as you're like trying to stay close enough to res.
You have to
Oh,
hold
right.
it there, right? Because you're like, oh, if I get away from him, then it fails. But he's still lasering you while you're trying to save
Oh my
your partner.
god.
And there's just stages, but
Is it only two? No, it's 3-player co-op.
yeah, it's
Okay.
3-player. So there's
Fuck
like
you
the
for not helping
third,
us.
the third part of it is basically like he shoots like 2 waves of missiles. So you're like, okay, you always dodge the first one, then and then you get hit
The
with
second one just insta kills both of us.
no
It's
matter
like-
how you
It was a
dodge
lot of
just-
like, fuck Dustin, I'm dead. He's like, yeah, I'm dead too. Damn it!
So it gets to the point where like, okay, maybe there's a strategy, or can we destroy the missiles? So let's just look this up and see.
And so while we were looking
I
it
had the
up-
game basically on. Do you want to retry like the title screen? And they were looking it up, and then I went to the dashboard to just check some things or the guide button.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden in the background you just see like achievement, and then it's just like, and then the screen goes dark, and then it goes into the cutscene of like whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? Look at the achievement. It's like, you have defeated
What?
So we beat the
Crypticon.
boss by waiting in the fucking...
the menu, and it just auto beat the
Really?
level.
Yeah.
It just glitched out, and
Did
it's
you guys
just
try
like,
that with the final boss too?
Yeah,
we
actually.
we left it there because we were just like, all right, just screw this. Let's just leave it on the same screen. And it was like 10 minutes and like nothing happened. It's like, okay. But
Like,
the other
that's
one
the
literally
right
took like a
place
minute.
again.
Like I was just there on the screen. It's like achievement. And I'm like, what? It's like, you've defeated Crypticon. And it's like Tripticon or whatever. And then
Jesus,
it's like,
that's actually bad.
I'm like,
gonna
glitch!
try that.
Yeah!
While Lewis will be like, heard this works. You should just submit that to YouTube. Or is that actually, did you see if anybody else has done that? Or?
no, it just-
No,
kept
we were
playing
like,
the game for,
okay, that boss was bullshit. Let's go fuck this last level, man.
How long does it take you to restart that level and get to the boss? Like, if you were to try that again, like, fail against him?
Oh no, it just starts you right at the boss.
Really? So
Like
you get-
the end of every the 2 chapters like Decepticon or Autobots is like 2 stages of like a boss, like first
Yeah,
stage and
like
then
the-
checkpoint, and then
but I
the
mean,
last
like,
stage. But the last one, it was level like the 9th level of the
Yeah.
game, and it would you'd have to probably go through the whole. Well, you know, there's checkpoints through the level, so he was like the fight would just be load this
final
checkpoint.
checkpoint.
can you load up to that checkpoint?
Yes, you
like,
can
right
load
away?
any of the checkpoints
Okay.
you've defeated.
You should load up to him and then just die and then hit the fucking guy button, see if it does it again, and then just be like, alright, everybody, like, if you really want to have, like, beat this boss easily, just do this.
2 years
Super.
later. But,
It was so weird because that game was kind of difficult at the point he was stuck at,
Yeah.
and he played it solo on hard up to that point.
Okay.
So we beat these waves after maybe like 5 or 6 tries, and then after that it was just like boom, we're just fucking trucking this game. Then we get to that first stage of the boss where we're falling from
Yeah.
fucking impossible, fucking glitch
So it's
through
like
that.
Dark Souls,
and then-
goddamn Cliff.
The difficulty curve was like,
Yo, there's a McDonald's back there! And then suddenly just, like, go back and...
yeah, and then the curve turns into a giant dinosaur that just stabs his tail at your face, and you don't know why because it was on the other side of the map and you
It
die.
hits the other side of the room, and somehow there's just a wave
Snakes.
that just.
Spiders.
Was there snakes in
He
there?
has like something, only like 4 attacks. So it's not hard to see what he's telegraphing. He's got like, okay, I'm gonna lift up my tail, it's gonna shoot lasers out of it. I'm gonna lift up my tail, not lasers, missiles.
Or whatever.
Uh,
and then once
and-
it's done charging, it's just gonna smash the ground like a scorpion, like stab.
So how's there ground? Are you fighting on something?
You're fighting. Okay, so he's in kind of like a pit.
He's standing over a pit and like bracing
And
himself
there's-
against the walls.
There's like a
Oh.
crescent kind of like area, like a little half circle. There's basically the bottom floor, and then there's
There's,
like
like,
a
2
ring
ways
up
I was
top.
picturing like a Star Foxy, like you guys are falling and like
No, no,
it's
no.
doing
The
like,
falling one was like that.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
this
this is
that's
when
the
he's
first
down.
stage of essentially
okay.
a 3-part
Okay, I get
boss
it.
fight.
So literally, you have to go there, but there's no cover. There is no cover through this whole thing. So literally, to dodge his missiles, because he just keeps firing like missiles.
Is there a cover system? in that
You just
game?
have to
No.
Okay.
drive.
you just
drive
straight
in
behind
circles,
something.
like drive up ramps, and just keep driving while
Just
like
keep
dodging.
gunning it, or a missile will just hit you. And like a missile does half your health. So if you get hit by 2 missiles, you're just dead.
And then there's spiders. So if
So when he stabs his tail, he makes these like pylons of like corruption or whatever pop out of the ground. If you kill a pylon, no spider pops up. For every pylon you don't kill, a fucking mechanical spider pops out and just starts skittering around and chasing you. And so, but it's on hard, so he's pulling like 40 of these things down. You're like, I can kill 2 before they fucking burst.
basically it happens, the spiders come out at
Your
the
face
point.
is just like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying.
That's what it was. It's like, this is a fucking waste of ammo. What am I doing?
Basically, he's constantly attacking you, except there's a breather where you're able to just sit there and then fight back. But that's when the spiders come out. So you have to destroy all the crystals during the breather and then sit there and somehow try to shoot him. So you're sitting there aiming like at his like back plates, right? And then you're aiming, and the spiders just start hitting you, and then you like.
But you can't like the jumping in that game is like everyone has like an invisible wall above them, so you can't like jump over a spider. You have to be like fucking can't spiders all over
really?
fucking. It's like dead, and so it's like okay, so there's missiles and all the spiders chasing Dustin now. So he used to drive over to me and get out, and it takes 8 hours to res someone. So he's just like, it's gonna be okay, Optimus.
Okay, look,
it's gonna be spiders. Reset the revive meter.
There's the bar, so it hits just the end. I'm like, yeah I got spider. And just like poking you. It's like, what are you doing?
And like the strategy in that game that they say is like, yo, use your melee attack on spiders because you do a stomp. But it's like there are too many of them and they kill you in like 4 hits on hard. Oh my God. So it's like, oh, I'm dead.
And then I glitched it out on the worm boss too, where you had no idea what was happening. And I just jumped. There's a boss where it's like a worm.
Yeah.
And then one of his attacks is he creates like a laser, and then he sweeps it across. So you have to jump over it, but then he kind of changes it up and then lift it over.
We did fight another boss. That's right.
So you have to jump over the laser and then turn into a car so you're low enough that it passes over, and then just keep doing this crazy sequence of whatever.
Yeah.
I jumped over it the first time. I just started flying. Like I'm like, okay, maybe there's like, why is there really weird gravity in
Then
this
he looks
room?
down. I'm still down on the ground.
Just
He's
fighting,
like,
and I'm just Dan?
and I'm like trying to dodge these lasers. He's just like,
Dan, I'm in the sky, Dan, I'm just floating in the sky, and then all of a sudden I hit the ceiling, and it's like, it's just like, okay, I'm back. He's like, where did you go?
The flying upwards reminds me of the screenshot you showed me of Crackdown 2 or something. Where
dude, this brought this back because
this is exactly what happened. I did the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer as well. Like I was just fighting people, and it's just like. And you're looking down.
I picture the Simpsons thing and like, oh, and he had to go back to his homeworld. Like he just like escapes out of the frame.
Did that Mass Effect, and I also fell through in like Mass Effect multiplayer, but you're still like
in
getting
the game,
hit,
yeah.
But you're not there. You're just like you see yourself down, but you're like literally just somewhere on the map.
Really?
You're dead, but you're surviving, even though you're constantly getting down. But when you get down, you're like, oh, I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm not down. So you're in the fucking sky.
Oh
so you just cloned yourself. You're just.
Oh my God, that sounds awesome. I wish that would happen in the single player where you're just like running around. It's like, oh, is that yours? Yo, you guys can fight this. I'm out.
Hold on, guys. I'm getting a better vantage point.
He glitched the hell out of Mass Effect 2.
Yeah,
we talked about this before? Like, everything he did as a Vanguard was like, yo, I'm gonna break this game. This guy, you think that Wallace, nope, you're going right through it.
See you later. Get out of here. Die in space.
Oh, fuck.
And I thought you were stuck on progression. There's a video up on my YouTube channel of that, actually. So
Probably like that. I have paper right here. This is great. I'm gonna make all this paper sound into the microphone. Everybody's gonna love that.
Look at how important I am. My hand.
oh man.
So what we were talking all the way back with the Lollipop Chainsaw, though.
No, the fucking Trypticon boss.
Okay, let's talk about
that thing, man. Okay, so he has the 4 attacks. He's got the missiles, he's got the stabby tail, he's got the spiders, and then he has these like weird purple ball laser things that he shoots out of his mouth.
It's
and
just
they
like,
just follow you around.
Best sound ever. That actually made my day.
It's just like dubstep. It's just not that it just across the map, and you can.
But they are faster than the missiles, so you need to be gunning it the
and there's still
entire
missiles
time.
going while this is happening.
No, it's always one thing at a time.
Okay.
But it's still fucking impossible because you get hit by
nice.
2 things and it's dead. And it's like there's like how many guns is there? There's a missile launcher up top. There's a minigun down at the bottom.
Pistol, and then like a standard assault rifle.
But the only thing that's any good is a minigun because it's the only thing that has the high enough damage and fire rate. But it takes time to wind up, so it's like, duke, 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 spider. Duke, 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 spider. Yep.
What is wrong with this gun? Oh, wow. I really feel like playing that now.
Don't play it on hard.
Yeah, no, that
Do
sounds
not.
like I wouldn't.
No.
But you said
no.
you've
I
never
got like
actually-
6 achievements.
I'm not
for beating
coming
it
back
on
to
hard.
help you.
But you said you've never actually played through it. You just kind of jumped in at the end of his game.
Oh, I've played through the
beat
entire
it.
thing.
Oh, you
yeah.
have?
He beat it
Okay.
like
I
when
beat
came
it
out
on normal,
originally.
but I remember rage quitting and stopping playing that game for like a month because of that final boss. But I didn't really like recall that whole experience until we started getting fucking frustrated at this, and then like all these memories started flooding back of like, no, I don't want to play this game anymore.
No Transformers, no! Why are you doing this to me?
Maybe I'll play.
And we finished it, and he was like, "Damn, I got all my achievements." I was just in my chair. I was like, I wasn't saying anything.
Blood all over the walls behind you. You don't know whose it is or how it got there, but somehow you
Just-
killed people.
Okay, we're done. I'm just gonna dashboard, and this is going. I was like, I'm never touching that game again. It's gonna sit on my shelf and gather the most dust out of anything. I will play like 99 Nights again before I play that game again.
Just 99. I don't know. I didn't actually play. I
No,
played
it's
really
because
any of
that
these
is
games.
the oldest game I own for the Xbox 360, so it's
Oh,
right at
nice.
the bottom of my.
Is that the
Because
first
I
game you
ranked
ever bought?
chronologically,
Oh, what
so it
was
was
the
the
first?
earliest released game that I own.
What would be the first game that you remember buying for Xbox then?
I bought Assassin's Creed 2 weeks before I had an Xbox because that's when it came out.
That was the first game you ever got for
Yeah,
it?
and then when I bought an Xbox, I bought Halo 3 with it.
Cool. What about you?
The first game I bought for the Xbox was Halo 3. I remember
Really?
when the first year of college, because that's when
Yeah.
it came out, and then it was me, you, and Alex came over,
Yeah.
and then we went to the midnight release.
Yeah,
the
that's right. That
microplay.
was, yeah.
And then we basically, we played Halo 2 multiplayer until it came out.
Yeah.
And then we played a little bit of the campaign.
Yeah.
And then we just switched
Oh, fuck, man. I forgot about
with
that.
multiplayer. And then after, what sold me on it was the stat tracking.
Yeah.
Like Bungie's, like, side was just like, I need to buy an Xbox. Because I only had a Wii, because at the time when I like buy stuff, I can
That's
only
right.
afford a Wii.
I
when
went to your
at
house. It was the
my
first time
parents'
I
house.
ever had a Wii, and I was like, I've ever played a Wii, and I was like, what the fuck? This feels really cool. And I was like, yeah. And then by the end of that night, I was like, that was really cool, but I kind of.
Yeah. But other than that, Halo was the first thing I bought the Xbox, and then
Fun.
See, the reason why it was Assassin's Creed for me was because I'm a huge Prince of Persia fan. And I was like, yo, this is spiritual successor to Prince of Persia.
Let's time this for me. When did Halo 3 come out, and when did Assassin's
Halo 3 came out in September 2007.
But I didn't...
So that's 1 year after the Xbox was out?
2
2 years? Halo 3?
Xbox was 05.
05?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Assassin's Creed was...
Like late 05, like holiday 05, yeah.
Holiday 05?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Damn.
So Halo
It's been
3
a while.
Halo 3 came out in September,
Yeah.
and I played it at like friends' houses, and I was like, I kind of want to get an Xbox for this. And then like Assassin's Creed came out, and I bought that game, and then like waited and got more money, and then bought an Xbox.
Yeah.
Halo 3. And I was like, fucking good. And then for Christmas, I got Call of Duty 4.
Assassin's Creed, when I ended up getting that, was actually when I didn't have any money to buy like everything. Actually, no, I still really don't. I still really don't, because man, anyway.
What is this?
Whoa! I bought that game.
I
Great,
won't-
let's
no.
install it. Let's just
I-
play
I-
this.
I won't-
Someone else noticed before I did.
Yeah, I know. But that was before, I'm not saying I have that much money right now, just because I actually checked my bank today. I was like, oh, so that's my credit card. I don't have enough for that. This whatever. I spent a little amount this time. Anyway, fuck it. Point is, I was just like, I came home and I was still in that period where it'd be like, oh, I kind of wanted to get this game. Maybe in a month from now, when I maybe have the money, I'll pick it up. But it came out like a long time ago or whatever. Day of, I like walk into my house. My brother's upstairs, like, happy birthday, and he's like playing it himself. I was like, oh, the fuck is this? And I was really happy. But I think it was crazy. I played through that thing in like one fucking sitting, even though.
I was able when the Wii like came out, or just like the period, because I got mine in like February, like after it came out. It's just like
Yeah, it launched.
fucking.
It launched
November.
the same year as Halo 3 did. They
No.
launched in the November.
2006.
Wait, what did?
So it was a year before Halo 3 came out.
But what did?
The Wii.
Oh.
The Wii launched a year before Halo 3 was out.
Oh,
They
that's
launched.
right.
It launched 2 days away from the PS3.
Oh,
in
that's
2006,
right.
yeah, they both came out in 2006.
I forgot
And then
the
it
Xbox
was like the
came out
17th
before
and the
the
19th.
Wii.
I didn't get one till February, and then I remember it was like they were nowhere, right? Like it was like the most difficult thing you could ever find. And I was home one day and like called an EB out in Ottawa, and it's like, "Do you have any Wiis?" And it's like, "We got 5." I'm like, parents don't get home till like 4. I can't go to Ottawa. Shit. And it's like, well, we might have some. I'm like, okay. And then it's just like, call back later as soon as parents get home. And it's like, yeah, we have to. We're going to the store! And it's just like, drive there, get there. And it's just like, well, just let me out here. Just run out of the parking lot and get there. And it's just like, how many wings do you have? Like, we have one. It's mine. And then, like, the phone rang like 6 times. Like, we're sold out. We're sold out. I'm like,
Oh my god.
fucking...
Man.
The story of how my parents found a Wii for our family is they were shopping for groceries at Zeller's one night and just walked by. I was like, they have a Wii. Okay.
Oh, what's the...
Yeah,
But, see,
that was it.
My brother really
No
wanted
search,
one too.
no nothing.
Right?
Yeah,
So
it
he
was
knew
for
we were
my brother,
going.
so.
And I came home, and then I'm like, I'm not going to tell him that we got a Wii. And he's like, oh, because he called. And then he's like, did you get one? I'm like, nah, they were sold out. And he's like, oh, okay. All right. And then get home, and then literally sit in the living room and, like, put it. There's, like, a little end table, and I put it in the end table in the living room.
Like, unpackaged, or?
In the package.
Oh.
Like, just sitting there, right? And it was literally, like, had supper. And then we were
Did he walk by it?
watching TV,
I mean,
right?
He could see it,
He walked by, and then we watched the TV for like half an hour, and then went and had supper. And then we came back into the living room.
It was always in his, like, field of
It
view
was
the entire time.
always there, but it was just not something you're just, like, you're seeing. And then he just sits there, and then he kind of looks over to, like, grab something, and he's just like, what the fuck is that? Just like, oh, yeah, I got a Wii. And he's like, you...
Was he punching you or punching
No,
the
he's
Wii
just
out
like,
of the box?
He's like, yeah, and it's like, playing bowling. Just,
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I don't remember exactly how when I got my launch 360, because I got it a week after it came out, and...
I bought mine. It came with Forza 2 and Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
you were with me when I bought my 360.
2000.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we went to EB and bought it.
Wait. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I was confused.
We went to Billings.
Yeah.
And then I bought it.
Yeah. You gotta use one, and bring it... Fucking...
Because it's like, yeah, we don't sell 360s with hard drives. And I had no idea. It's like, what the fuck?
Why would you sell a premium one and call it a premium? That was
It's like,
fucking
we're
stupid.
selling a premium with no hard drive. It's just, so it's a core. No, it's a premium. Because that's what somebody traded in. They had a hard drive when they bought it.
Yeah, I was like, what? The fuck? How much is a hard drive? Like $100? We're like,
I'm just gonna
so
buy
that's
an-
$20 more than buying it new. Like, yeah, so do you want that? Like,
No.
I'm gonna give this back to you.
and I'm gonna buy the brand new one then.
But no, I remember for that entire week that the 360 was coming out, I was calling the place like, "You guys getting shit?" No, I think it was 2 weeks after it came out. So I was calling him like microplays, future shops, stupid shit, and none of them ever had one. And then there was one day where, and this is, I think I live back still in Winchester, which is an hour away from any of these fucking stores. And then one night they're like, "Yo, we got like 2, and we can try and like hold on for you if you get here like maybe within like half an hour." I'm like, "Fuck!" My parents like arrive and we fucking just go downtown. They're like,
Did they slow the car and you jumped in?
That's
through
what
the
I.
window?
That's
Kind of.
literally-
They came in.
My
They were
mom wasn't
like-
able to park before I had the door open, and I rushed into.
And it was like,
the-
"Yeah, we should get some food." I'm like, "No, just fucking I want to please just."
Wasn't it
So I was
Rogers
like-
or Blockbuster got yours?
Well, no. I was going to a microplay.
Oh, okay.
So I go there, and then they're just like, "No, we couldn't really hold on." Like 3 people came out, like we had to fucking give them out. And then I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And then like I remember reading just before that on forums because people were looking for them. Like, yeah, for some reason my Rogers had like one of them. Like whatever, I picked that one up. I got fucking lucky. Like I don't know what the hell Rogers was doing with it. And then we're driving away, and there's a Rogers nearby that wherever we were. And then it was like, well, you know, like we drive by it, and I'm like, oh, fuck that. And then we're like, you know what? No, turn around. Let's go check it out. Just randomly go check it out. And I fucking just like walk in, and then the way the Rogers is set up is it's a square counter with like a
Yeah,
island
and
in
there's
the
the
middle,
doors on the other
and then
side. Yeah.
stacked in the middle is like an Xbox, like 2 games, like a nice like pyramid thing. I'm like, is that for sale? And they're like, yeah, it's the last one. We're like, oh fucking, oh my god, my wallet, just take it. But I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, well, how much is it? They're like, well, you have to buy it with the package with the second controller and both these games. I'm like, how much is that? They're like 820. I'm like, yeah. I didn't know what to say. Okay, that's a lot of money, but I just really want that. And then
What 2 games were they?
Cameo and Perfect Dark. And
Oh my god!
I remember getting. And the funny thing is I did not give a shit about Cameo. I was like, do I have to buy it with Cameo? Because I really don't want Cameo. And they're like, no, you need both. Like, we're not selling
Perfect
it
Dark
alone.
was so great.
I get home, I play like half an hour of Perfect Dark, and then my parents are watching like, yeah, you really happy? I'm like, yeah, this is really great. I'm like, but Perfect Dark was so shit. I'm like, oh,
I'm gonna
fuck.
go play some Hexic HD. Just
I actually played it for like an hour and a half, so I'm like, this is awesome. But anyway, so I take out Perfect Dark. I'm like, you know what? I'm looking at Cameo. I'm like, I gotta try this. not wasted, but so far I felt like I wasted money. I put Cameo, and I'm like, it's the fucking greatest thing I've ever played. And it just, I don't know. I don't know how.
What
yeah,
happened?
it was so much better Perfect Dark. That was such an expensive thing, and we're gonna have to go through that again in like a year or two from now. Well, Wii U maybe.
Getting a new console.
I think the
Yeah.
worst
the
thing that happened
pre-ordering stuff
when I
is so-
called for like a Wii.
Yeah.
I called like the mall like EB, and they were just like, yeah, we have 20, but there's like 40 people in line, so maybe if you get here within half an hour. I'm like, does it make any sense? Like,
If you bring a katana,
cut down the first 20 people in line, then I can't do anything
there's
about
40
it. I'm
people lined up.
just a store clerk. What am I gonna do?
There's 40 people lined up, and there's one round in this 6th thing chamber.
if you get here in half an hour,
One
you
guy's
can probably
like-
kill all 40 with the one
You get
bullet.
to the 6th person, he's like, do I have to? Because they clearly didn't go off yet. Oh my god.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call another one.
Actually, I want to ask you guys, whenever the new console comes out, are you guys up for totally... I want to like camp out for like a day. Just
The fuck? I'm gonna pre-order at the EB that's a minute from my house, and then be like,
no, I'm not
"Oh, it's
doing it for
midnight. I'm
pre-order.
just gonna."
I'm not doing it for just pre-order and picking it up. I want to do like, I want to have that like shitty experiences, like sitting out there and be like, I'm fucking awesome.
hate that.
You could be that
shitty
guy that
experience.
camped out
wanna-
for like a week for like
No, I don't do it
Kanye
for
West
like-
shoes
I want to. Oh,
and
fuck
sold
that.
them for like $3,000 on eBay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. But my idea is just that like, no, I
So meta.
no, I want to do like a 24-hour almost camp out, like sit there in the morning and then wait for like midnight,
What's wrong with
just for
No.
fun.
Okay,
No,
we'll
'cause
do it. We'll do it at the EB, a minute from my house. So we'll be within a minute walk of the EB, and we'll be sitting in my
Yeah, but
house waiting in line.
I'd rather do it at like a future shop nearby my house that I can walk
when Modern Warfare 3 came out, there were
through
people
the gangster
at the
neighborhood
EB.
while I'll be stabbed and shanked because I'll be playing like an Xbox and they'll be like, "Yo, that's got the new Call of Duty." I'm sorry, that was totally weird. I'll just get fucking stabbed. That's
No,
fine.
see, there were people camped out at 8 o'clock
I
in the
said
morning
gangsters. There's
for Modern Warfare
every
3
kind of folk here.
at the EB by my house at 8 o'clock in the morning. For
gonna
Modern
be
Warfare. I drove up at like 12, and then it took me 15 minutes to just get my copy that I had pre-ordered. But they were there since 8 in the morning.
I clocked.
Why?
I clocked it. How long it took me to go pick up Starhawk on its release day, and I hadn't pre-ordered. 11 minutes from sitting in my chair to going to the store to sitting back in my chair, and I was like, "This is horrific. This is not good." In this, but yeah, start 10 minutes. Fuck digital distribution. Yeah. So that's why any midnight launches, I'm like, you giving a midnight launch for that? Because I'm gonna be up at midnight, and I'll just walk over here like.
I remember, I think what I used to do with Fike for midnight launches was there was an EB. I don't go to it anymore, so I'll say the Maryville one. And we would park in his car, and then we'd just be like eating food, watch people in line, and we're just like in his car, blasting music and shit. We're just like super comfortable. The door's open, and like we knew people there, so we're just like, all right, cool, let's go inside. And then like the way they do it is they'd open the gate, and then you'd go inside and form the line that you'd end up paying. So we're just like, all right, let's bust in here and fucking, all right, cool. We're like halfway in the line now. Just probably piss off like half people there.
The funny for the Halo Reach,
great.
like midnight release I went to, because the EB's in like the strip mall, and then there's little awnings over each store, and the second store next to EB was like
Did
a
you
Quizlet.
go to the Yeah, you went to the Innis Road one?
Yeah, the industry.
Me and Jeff were at the Future Shop.
Yeah, you were over there, and so there's just awnings, and then the Quizlet
which
next
one?
to it has at the Innis.
Innis
Oh, okay.
Road,
Yeah.
So there's like an awning, and then it's just like it's supposed to rain tonight, but like we were like the fifth people to just show up and get there. We got there at like 9 or whatever because there's a whole bunch of us going, and it's like, okay, you guys can go ahead and sit there. We'll just stand. It's like, are you sure we can cut in line? Yeah, we're sure. It's like, rain. Yes.
Oh man.
Fucking awning.
People just giving you dirty looks from like two places
Yeah,
up
they're
in
just
line,
like-
just like.
It's really cold out. It's like.
I think the last time I ever didn't pre-order something that I really wanted was StarCraft 2's limited edition. In fact, I didn't even pre-order that game at all, and I went and waited in line for it. And that was back whenever I used to live with Tyler.
Yep.
And it was just like, oh, we got like 3 hours before the game comes out. You want to just go wait out there for no reason? Like, clearly it's 3 hours.
You over
whatever.
at the Future Shop
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, and then we stand out, and so we're walking over, like, what do you count? Like, 10 people are going to be there. We get there, and it's going around the Future Shop, blocking the fucking Walmart, and we're like, there's 3 hours left, and there's like fucking 90 people lined up, and I hadn't pre-ordered the game at all, and they're like, don't worry, it's gonna be enough. There's like 150, 200
I
copies.
worked at a Future Shop on that launch night. There was we had like 800 copies of StarCraft.
Yeah, so that was fine. And then so we lined up, and I'm like,
work that with me, or was that before?
No, that was way after. Like I was gone. That was the summer.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah,
left
it was the
in
summer.
like, January.
but anyway, so I'm in line. I'm like, I kind of, if I get the regular, like, I'll be happy. But if like there's a collector's edition, I'll be fucking ecstatic. And then, so we're in line, and it's like, oh, okay, split the people who've pre-ordered, and then like tons of people from behind me go and they wait because they're going in first. It's like fuck. And then the line gets closer and closer, like 45 minutes to get me inside. And then I'm in where you can kind of see through the windows, and there's 3 collector's editions left, like, in the store, because there was a huge pile. And
we had 14 at my store.
Yeah, so there was a huge pile that was, like, on a table. There's 3 left, and then it's, like, getting closer and closer, and then there's, like, 10 people. 2, like, one's gone, and there's 2. I'm like, oh, fuck. Then it's, like, there's, like, 6 or 7 people in front of me. One dude's like, oh, man, I'm gonna get one. So he goes, he grabs that one, and I'm just waiting there. I'm like, fuck. And then he's like, all right, you 6. I'm just like, fucking, I just go grab it. The funny thing is, though, I was super excited. I picked it up. I'm like, yeah, fucking. And then everybody else like, all right, it's like $100. No, it was 129, I think. And they're just like, it
was 99.
Yeah.
Oh, it was $100.
It was $100.
Yep.
Okay. I remember like hearing comments like, it's $100. Like, I'm not spending that much on it. Like people who were behind me that I rushed past. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I didn't have to. Fucking whatever. I got one. But
just in case you motherfuckers think.
Janky with, I don't even know what I'm holding. There's nothing there. But no, that was, and then after that, I was like, I never want to feel that experience again. So, yeah. Lollipop Chainsaw is fucking good.
That's the longest fucking tangent.
Stories are good.
That was awesome. That was great. I cannot wait. I obviously can't wait to go through the craziness of new consoles.
Again, sitting in my chair at home. Oh, I didn't bring the receipt with me to work, so I gotta go home and get the receipt.
I'm gonna go buy.
Chainsaw, so I'm just gonna 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna buy a 3D printer so that when, let's say, the Xbox 720 comes out, I'm just gonna be like, "Yo, pre-order!" It's gonna fucking create it in my living room, and then I'll just plug it in.
Yeah, except it's a 3D printer, so it's gonna take half an hour. So I'm gonna be like, "Yo, Richie, I just walked to the EB and back, and I have my game."
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hack my 3D printer to be like, "Yo, I'm from like Japan. It's 24 hours." I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, damn, what's up?" Oh,
I'm gonna import this shit.
No, I want a 3D printer now.
Why? What are you gonna do with it?
Make my face like. Put it on the walls and shit.
Badass.
People come in, they're like, "Did you murder like a lot of people?" Or
You're gonna get one of those.
Look
You're gonna get
just like you, like, dude, you're a fucking serial killer. I don't know if you
those
know.
like giant things
That's
that make
your
like the
face.
plastic molds, like friggin' just liquid, where it's just like, oh, here's your action figure. Shit like that. They're only like 20 grand.
oh my god, yeah. Lollipop Chainsaw. I feel like we should talk about it because we didn't really talk much about it. And that game is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, third person beat 'em up thingy.
Yeah.
Zombies. Kind of weird and imbalanced, but
At
still
first,
really
at
fun.
At the
game
very
is the-
beginning,
yeah.
it's
Where you're
very
like,
frustrating.
I'm using a heavy attack, but they're not getting hit, so they're still
stunned.
hitting me, and I don't.
Yeah,
But when I use a healing item, it pauses the game, so that's cool.
It has a weird kind of like, yo, this game is shit. I don't want to say it's shit.
I don't
When there's
really know
nothing
if I.
unlocked-
Okay, that was pretty funny. I don't.
But it's
know
not even
if
like the humor of the. It's more like the gameplay because this weird kind of not difficulty curve, but as stuff gets unlocked, like you get more.
So you have to unlock things to be able to
It's-
enjoy it more, because otherwise you literally have XY.
No, you have
in a very
you have BA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's-
right.
Oh,
ground
yeah.
pound, ground
You do
pound,
get that.
ground
You
pound,
do
ground
that.
pound,
But,
ground pound,
I never
ground
used
pound.
that. No.
ground pound.
I do a little bit, but no,
Ground
in a
pound.
very abstract and weird way.
Ground pound.
It reminds me of Lost Planet 2 because. In a very abstract way. You remember how that game was shit, and then it was like, dude, I just got this sick-ass gun! Like, you unlock something, and it was suddenly like, this is the greatest game in the fucking world. It was this weird...
Damn it. This is totally like tangent material.
Okay,
I
just
hate
go.
you.
Just go.
So we.
I remember hearing about. I know the
What
story
is
you're
it?
going to tell.
I went to the Splinter Cell thing in Toronto.
Yes.
And then you wanted the like bike bag or whatever thing like that, and it's like, what do you want for it?
Where is that?
Upstairs.
And
Check.
Is it actually like Sam Fisher's bag and stuff?
Kind of.
Just
It's not clipped,
get it.
but... It's not clipped. I don't want to go... I don't
so he wanted the bag, and he's like, what do you want for it? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, all right, next game comes out, it's like, I'll buy a copy, we'll play it. And then I'm like, what's that? And it's like, Lost Planet 2, it's co-op. And I'm like, okay. It was like it was only $40. So it was $40 when it first came out. They were doing that like Walmart.
Walmart
stuff
shit
were
was
doing
amazing,
like
yeah.
$40 game like
Our
Batman.
future shop was right beside a Walmart, so we had to price match all that stuff. So I got all those games for $40 as well.
But yeah, we bought the game and just like play it, and it's like, oh, this game is pretty cool, stuff like that. And then it's the train.
Oh wow.
The train boss.
Did
where
you?
It's,
Yeah,
you have to go across the train, like you're basically two trains side by side, and there's guys on the other side, so you have to like.
Are you like
shoot
jumping
these-
back and forth?
You're literally jumping back and forth between two parts.
Yeah,
of
but
the train.
it's got like Monster
grapple
Hunter
hooks, so you're
style.
Grappling.
No. But it's got like like in Lost Planet, it's got Monster Hunters. Like you get knocked back and you're doing rolls and shit, and there's animation. You get shot and you're just rolling out the train.
So you have like a life pool between like the two of you. But it's basically based on points. So if you die, you lose like X amount of points. So if you lose all the
zero out,
points,
it's
then dead. So you get knocked off the train, points. Knocked off the train, points. Get to the boss. This really giant sandworm, like salamander thing. Start killing it. You have to take this giant bullet, load it into the huge cannon, then like crank the cannon around, and then
of course,
like,
if
set
you're
it
playing
up
with
this
AI,
other way.
they
Yes.
just pick up the bullet. They don't load it into the cannon. They just drop it next to it, and you're like,
Just load it up. So it's like a 4-person job to do this whole thing, but you're 2 people. Because it's like, well, you can play 4 player, but it was like the 2 of us. And we played against the boss, and...
you have to switch cannons on each side. Like, it's not just you have to load it if he's on the left side, load the right one if he's on the right side.
And just fucking thing. So this this thing moving around, and you shoot off these like warts on the back of it and to be able to get to shoot with the cannon. Life bar on the screen gets its like very end. It's like, okay, we'll just shoot it once, and it's like, yeah, and it's just like, it's like the screen's like fading, like whatever. I'm like, okay, normally it's like a cutscene, or like just goes into this crazy ridiculous action cutscene. It's just like you failed.
And we're just like sitting there,
And
like,
it's like an hour and a half to play this train level on whatever we did just to get like to the boss.
the weird thing is we didn't even die. We're just like,
Nothing happened. It just
we just shot it, and it
glitched,
died.
and then it's just like
and we're just like,
so that Transformers thing was karma paying you back
it's
for
just
this.
Pretty, it's just yeah.
But
just
we're like,
stupid.
retry? Is it gonna like this is the next?
We
like,
fight the
what's it
boss right away. No, the whole train.
It's like, oh, let's go on board this train. We're like, because that was not our first try going through it and beating it. Like we took like 5 times to get to the boss, and we finally fucking beat it. And it's just like, yo, you didn't.
You failed.
It's-
But you tanked that by yourself, like
Yeah, I tanked that
by
by-
and
and
then
that
we had
was-
to do it.
it was
You
like-
help me again.
shooting him, getting off, grabbing the bullet that guy failed to bring, fucking throw it in, and then the bullets are at the bottom of the train, so you have to go downstairs and shit and bring one back up. So you're waiting, and you're like, fire one. You wait. Then sometimes he's holding it and he's not dropping it. You're like, just fucking give me the goddamn bullet.
Give me the bullet!
And he throws it down, and he'll pick it up, and you're like. And then the snake's fucking jumping and hitting your train and like fucking getting angry, and that was the worst.
But what you're saying about how it's ridiculous, but then there's fun is to get items in the game. It's like a roulette or a slot machine system.
Style.
Yeah,
Kind of.
so you
So
basically
it's like buying a pack.
it's
and
like
then
here you get coins for beating a level, like you know how well you did, and it's like okay.
Just fucking random how you got
Slot
those coins. Like, yo, dude, I got more score than you. How many coins did you get? 80,000. I got like 30.
I don't even.
I got like an S rank. What the fuck is even?
So it's like you put the coins in. It's just like you can either get like emotes,
Yeah.
the character doing crazy ridiculous dancing, titles.
That's probably fucking great to get. Be like,
Great.
great, fucking help me when I'm
Weapons.
falling off
But
the
there's
train.
there's like 130 titles, and then like a million like,
Emotes, there's shit.
emotes, like so many emotes. So it's just like
Is it
the
possible to
chance
get
of
nothing?
getting a gun.
No, it's just
Okay.
that you're trying to get a fucking weapon, and it's like, hey, you got an emote. Hey, you got an emote. You got an emote. Title. I don't need any of this
Just
shit.
play that hour-long level to get the same amount of credits because it's just like whatever.
Yeah.
So you try to get like a gun, and then the best guns in the game, was what made it like, okay, I want to play this some more, is shields. And you can have shields, and then you think, okay, well, I just have this shield, it's like, you know, like Gears of War, like,
Yeah.
comes apart.
Boom
It's-
shield.
Yeah, there you go, whatever. Fuck this. Anyway, so it's like,
Here's
okay,
the
I'm
War 2
just,
boom shield glitch.
I'm
It's
just,
delicious.
we're just gonna have the shield. I'm like, okay, that's not pretty cool. And it's like, secondary, what's this? And it's just like, shield turns into this giant, like, cannon, and it's like, call your teammates.
Don't you hold it, and then
You hold, well, it's kind of like you
One of
hold
you
it out
holds
like
it.
this weird,
Oh, yeah.
like, giant, like, basically, like, minigun, and it's just like, teammates, come over and, like, help. So it's like, what? And the teammates come over, and you press, like, a button, so all the AI, like, immediately come over, and, like, your health is, like, the thermal.
Did you
shit.
just ram
It's
him
like-
into this gun once? From
Yeah,
that
that's
slot
just-
machine?
well,
And you're just like, okay,
okay, let's try the shield.
Well,
but
there's
then it's
shittier
like-
versions of it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's just, okay, what does this do? And it's like your teammates come over and they all huddle around you and then they feed you, like, health. That's
Yeah.
how you operate this gun. You're like, whatever. So Richard comes over and it's put, and it's just the gun's just like
It's just like a
giant
fucking
like
Kamehameha.
friggin'
death.
command like earth-shattering like a laser beam, just like we weren't even hitting anything. It was just like to try it out, and then it's just like, and at the very end, everybody does like this Power Ranger pose or whatever. It's
Oh
just,
my
like, when
god!
you just kill like a boss and like the TV show or whatever, just like okay, what were these guns and stuff and.
$40 well spent.
But even then, like, there was just the first gun that made me like it is you get like a blade sword, which allowed you to, I think, melee faster while shooting, which changed the. I was like, this game is suddenly like fucking amazing. This is awesome.
You just get a gun that just turns into a
Yeah.
sword. And just...
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't have a blade. It was like.
It just like came
And
out.
somehow
from the bottom
that
of the
was
gun.
Yeah.
faster
I was
than
like,
punching.
Yeah, and then I got like a flamethrower. I was like, this is fucking amazing. And then I remember we beat that game, and then I was like, yo, Dustin, you want to play again? Unlocked. You're like, dude, I sold that like the day after. I was like,
We beat it on the marathon. And people were having like watching it, and I'm like, I want to just beat this. Sorry, this game sucks. It's just like we're so close.
well, you were getting like pissed and we were getting tired, but then I'd unlock a gun and I'm like, yeah, fucking I love this game.
I got a shield. It was like this weird.
That's what
like
we
it was a
actually-
shield class like weapon, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a shield. It was this like orb, and it looked like this weird solar system. You're like, what the hell does this do? Because it was just like this disc on your back, and he pulled it off, and then I like set it down. Okay, like what does it do? Just the character's just like. You can see everybody on the map through every floor and like everything. So you just see like it just turns into this big like green
So one
wash.
of your weapon slots is just like
Just that,
full
and
radar.
it's just like they're over here, they're just like you just see every single person like 360 like
Like,
everywhere.
there
Like,
was some-
3 miles out, and you're just like, okay.
Like there was some legitly.
I'm just
really
gonna sit here and Rich
fucking
will
cool
go take
things
these
in that game. It's too bad that to get to the end of those cool things, it was completely random, and you had to just play through a lot of shit and a lot. The worst thing is when you beat that game and you don't get the achievement for completing it, because there's multiple times where there's like a co-op part where you are playing the same level, but it loads 2 separate levels. So I'll go into a loading screen, but I'll be on like one half of the level. He'll be on another half.
I'll be
and
like
then-
trekking through the snow,
Yeah.
and he'll be in a helicopter shooting stuff.
But we're not
Right.
anywhere in the same area until like
You
30
meet up
minutes
or
into the
whatever.
level. So
what the fuck kind of co-op game is that?
the thing is that to get the beat the game, you have to do each one of those things. But to do each one of those things, you have to be like player 3 and 4. So you have to try and join a game, but be
Like
player,
player
3
2
and 4.
is always B, and then player 1 is always
So if you're
A,
playing
so-
that game single player, it's
You
still
cannot. You cannot. I don't think there's an actual way to get. You have to join a co-op game and hope you're like. It was really fucked, but it was. There's so many cool little things in it.
And then
I
all
love
the
animation.
achievables are like, get S rank on everything.
Yeah.
Unlock every single title. Unlock every single weapon. Unlock everything.
Lost
like
Planet May
whatever.
Cry.
Beat
Yeah.
everything on insane. And like normal.
Yeah,
Lost Planet May Cry.
that would. It was weird because there was a lot of fun shit in that game. So
Probably bad.
I really hope. I'm really sad to almost say that 3 is gonna be like more not mainstream, but like more. What's the streamlined? Not mainstream. Streamlined. Thank you, myself. Anyway,
Yeah, no problem.
Not niche, crazy.
Yeah, which
Japanese
kind of sucks, but
ridiculous.
That's what kind of like a Lollipop Chainsaw is.
It's very,
Yeah.
it's very, you know, if you're not used to that type of game like No More Heroes and
yeah.
Shadows
You
of the
buy that
Damned
and you're
stuff,
like,
I
what the
realize-
fuck is going on right
Which one? No
now?
More Heroes or
No, Lollipop
Yeah.
Chainsaw. If
Well, any
someone
of them.
bought that
any,
game
any
because
of
they
the
were
games, any of the games, you're just like, I have no idea. Like you either
the only
you either love it or hate
the only
it.
accessible one is
There's
Shadows
no-
of the Damned because it's
Yeah.
a third-person shooter.
and it was really.
I guess
painful.
it's
It's
the
kind of
least-
messed up,
the
but it's
least
not
messed
like,
up of
yo, what?
weird.
Pretty much
Because
if you-
Killer
if you
7
had
was really like a lot
I've
of people
never played
hated
that, and I
that
wanted to try
because
that.
it's
Killer
like it was just completely way of like really fucking different way of playing like a game.
Yeah.
And people are like, wow.
It was all about the sound, listening to like the monsters or something. I remember.
And it was very linear, and you like had this weird like you were kind of playing from the bottom. It was third person, but you were like the camera was down behind
Yeah,
like
Weird.
the
I
characters.
might have that game for GameCube. I'd have to go
I
to
don't
my
have a
parents'
GameCube
house
or
and-
Wii.
But it was really different
My
because
only
you played
GameCube.
like 7
You know
different characters, and they all played differently. So you never using because it was the guy had like split personalities. So you played.
Yeah,
each
I've
of
always
these.
wanted to
There's
actually
7
try
of them.
Killer
That's
7.
the one.
Isn't I know Killer 7 is owned by Capcom, the name. Isn't Killer Must Die or whatever this next one gonna be like a kind of that game?
People are hoping that it's
Oh, it hasn't
kind of like
actually
Killer
said.
7, but unless it's
Is it Killer Must Die? No.
It's
Killer is dead? Killer is dead?
Killer is dead or
Yeah.
Killer are dead or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something weird.
But man, I realized when I was playing
Suda 51.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
I realized when I was playing Lollipop Chainsaw, and I'm not gonna lie, I went through the prologue and I went through most of the first level, like the high school, and I was actually not enjoying the game. But that when it clicked for me as to why I was not enjoying it is because I was making myself hate it because I was trying to when I learned that you could do those stun to get the triple combo thing. I was trying to do that in almost every fight, and when I realized that was the stupidest way to try and line that shit up, and it was not made for trying to do that everywhere.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I'm like, okay.
You're supposed to just
Yeah,
be totally
just
varying,
having fun
just
and
pressing
just
buttons.
And then whenever I started doing that, I'm like, you know what? If I would have fucking done that for the start, this game would have just been awesome the entire time. Because I don't know. Once I was like, okay, fuck doing that. I'm just gonna have fun. The game was so goddamn fun.
the
writing
the
is-
turning point of that game. We talked about this already. For me, I was just kind of like, yeah, this is a third-person fighting game, whatever, and I'm doing this stuff. But then the comment, one from our group chat, where she goes like, because she has her boyfriend's
Head.
decapitated head like on her waist or whatever.
Because
So
he
he's
was
always making
infected
comments and stuff, and yeah. Anyways,
So, that game does not seem to restrain itself from topics
No.
of like masturbation, like fucking
Defiling,
there's
necrophilia.
rape is actually fucking thrown in there at some point.
like all the time.
Yeah, and there's like fisting. And
I'm gonna rip your head off and like fist my ass with it.
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
what
oh.
like one of the
I'm just sitting
zombies
there
was
like,
talking about. You're
does
just
that
like,
just really get said in what?
it's like
and
you.
the song Lollipop is in that shit, and I was like, lollipop, lollipop. I know it's just a clip of it, but I was like, holy fuck, this game.
Just when you go to the shopping menu, you're shopping online for all your like upgrades and stuff.
Yeah.
No,
There is, okay,
Okay.
I just remembered, there's one song that you guys have not gotten to.
Stop.
I was just so happy. I was like, oh my god! Oh man, it's
but no,
the farm level, when you get to it and a song plays, just fucking text me, message me, and I'll be like,
well, all the the music in this it's
Yeah.
like, ridiculous because like the second level, it's like a lot of metal in that. It's like the song that plays at the beginning of the constantly, like every time, like if you go to the shop and it plays like Lollipop and you get out and then the song starts over again, you're like,
Yeah.
did you
The
know
first
that
level had that too.
The music doesn't actually change between all levels until you actually go into your music box and change it. It's flipping through the same 5 songs until you actually change it yourself.
of the level, like each set of
Nope.
levels has their own specific like soundtrack.
There is
the
pieces,
first level's all punk,
partially,
style.
but if you realize you start the second level, if you press start and you go to your music
background
box,
music stuff. Yeah,
it's because you've unlocked those first 5. So because you're only in the second level, you're playing those ones. But you go to the next one and it's going to start you and play the punk one again. You're like, but it's
I've never noticed
levels
that.
still-
I've only noticed the like. I thought it was like themed with the thing.
it's because the levels actually have their own song, but then when it runs out, it just loads up your playlist. Like that playlist of 5 songs.
I guess for me it never ran out
with it
because
much.
I've constantly gone into like the store before the song, like or just something
then it
else
would
is cutting
restart,
and then it
yeah.
just like and then it restarts. But no, like your comments of like the people, like when you say people in their comments, it's just like, man, I've never been saved before by someone with such nice tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
There's,
Here's
like,
have some
gold.
money.
No, they don't even run away. They're just like,
Yep. And
Yeah,
they
they
just
just-
disappear, vanish into thin air. It's
I
just
thought
like,
they were going to contextualize it from that prologue where there's like the helicopter dude rescuing everyone, but then the helicopter crashes and they're all dead anyways.
Thanks,
so.
Juliet.
okay,
I'm gonna
spoil-
masturbate so hard to you tonight.
yeah.
So, okay.
She
Whoa!
doesn't even like make a comment. She's like,
Yeah.
Well, like,
Go ahead.
again, she's got her boyfriend Nick like strapped to her waist, and he's kind of just like dangling on her toes, making comments over stuff that happens. And you realize he's kind of like the grounded guy. He's like, the fuck is actually going on here? Like, there's zombies? Like, what the hell, man?
yeah, especially when she's like, I'm a zombie hunter. He's like, what the fuck is even
Yeah.
that? Like,
It's just, I don't know what that is. Oh.
I actually, okay, when you start the game and it's just like, oh no, zombies, and she just pulls out like the fucking chainsaw.
Just totally casual. She's like, damn it, this is an inconvenience. Let me just like,
deal with this. I'm like, that's the intro. That's
yeah, gameplay, great, let's
Good.
go. Okay, but the point is, she's running upstairs or something after just killing a bunch of zombies, and she goes, man, killing zombies gives me, what does she say?
It's like, man, killing zombies really gives me wood.
And Nick is just dangling from her waist, and he goes, that's a really odd thing to say. And I just started laughing. I'm alone in my house.
Juliet,
I'm
we
just
have
like,
never
this is
had
the fun-
sex. Is there something I should know before we continue on in this weird relationship that we have? Because I'm ahead.
the one about the color.
So at least
is
one of
probably
us has
my
a
favorite
penis.
one. The one where he's like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah.
That, I fucking just could not contain my laugh. Because you're just like, oh, the joke's over. Nope, there's like one little...
I'm just gonna add this or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, we gotta see my like Morokai sensei, and he's like, sensei. It's like, you have a sensei, and he's like, yeah, like a teacher, and it's like, I didn't know you spoke Japanese. And just starts speaking Japanese. He's like, I just know that one thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you're so innocent and stuff. I love learning things about you."
It should be mentioned, everything we are talking about is just from like the first level, so it's like 20, 30 minutes into the
We've
game.
ruined the whole game
Tops.
for
We're
you.
not ruining
Don't buy
anything, but oh man,
Just-
the game has a weird sense of like messed up fighting controls when you first start, but then when you kind of get like the level that I just did, there's a large number of zombies that you fight in one time, and if you don't just jump into that thing where you insta kill, there's this. Sometimes when it seems to work, you're like hopping over stuff, comboing, jumping, and when you don't take any damage, and you have enough moves unlocked that there's multiple animations going on. That game looks fucking awesome in motion. It's weird.
There is a level. I almost stopped playing this game because of the first level where you have to defend the cake.
That's where I used the insta-kill move to get through that.
Okay.
You have to. There's a birthday cake. It
But
says
it's
"Happy
all
Birthday, Jill," but it's all
Covered in
dynamite.
explosives.
Oh,
And
yeah,
there's
right,
fire
okay.
guys just spawning
Yeah.
to try to like.
I
get to it.
almost I did like 10 tries of that. I am almost totally
Really?
done with this game.
I
I
did
really
first.
I couldn't do it for whatever reason. But again, I'm terrible at that game. Like you're just
That's
like,
what
yeah,
I
we'll
like.
just save all the survivors. Dan playing, and he's like, I don't. That dude just died. It's the prologue. It's the tutorial on how to save someone. I don't. What just happened?
But no, I start telling them, and I'm like, okay, there's gonna be like, okay, it's doing one at a time. I can handle this. I'm like, well, it's not just gonna be one at a time. You have to kill like 25 zombies.
So they start
I
bringing
better
in like
hit
2
right
or
trigger to engage.
time.
Inflatable chains.
On audio version, I'm holding a dildo. No, lollipop chainsaw, inflatable. Anyway, sorry. I saw it. I was like,
Chainsaw.
I poked it with my foot, and I was like, what the fuck am I? Sorry.
We should all have lollipops for this whole thing.
Oh man, that song is amazing.
Could've brought lollipops.
One thing is, I can't believe that there's no. I don't know if they actually got the copyrights for it, but like Facebook is mentioned, iPod is mentioned.
That stuff is kind of like
But I mean,
that's like common knowledge brands.
but
They're
things-
gonna lose it like Kleenex.
Yeah.
Like that's just like that's a term for a tissue.
I get that, but there's a certain
Photoshop
thing, like,
is
for
a term
example,
for a photo
yeah,
editing
I know, but
program.
I understand. But they mentioned Katy Perry, and then they instantly followed up with that she is shit, like a negative comment about it, and it's like, oh, thank God I'm dead. I don't have to listen to Katy Perry anymore. It's like, oh my fucking God, like how do you say that shit? There's no copyright stuff happening. Like I'm just like, I'm fine with them mentioning like, oh, add you on or like you must have had me on Facebook. Like that's just like a neutral comment, but. When they kind of like shit on Katy Perry for a second, I was like, "Yo, did they like ask? It's like, yo, can we use your name?" And they're like,
Nope.
"On it, or...
Don't give a shit.
No, all these
Super
names
51.
are no. Actually, doesn't it start and it's like all these names are fictive? No, it was, what game was it? No, that was the end of Shadows of the Damned. It was like everybody's all fiction, works of fiction. If these names...
Every single
Yeah.
thing says that in the credits.
Yeah, I guess
every single piece of media ever.
But it was just
Law and
kind
Order
of...
says
Just
that.
because
like,
it's
everything.
Katy Perry doesn't mean it's Katy Perry.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're gonna say.
Could have been some girl
Nobody
just named
knows our
Katy Perry, but with an A. So nope.
No, there's just a comma in the middle of it.
Barrie.
Did you have subtitles on? Did it say spelled properly?
Actually, I have
Facebook is PHACE.
I don't have subtitles.
There's actually one.
I turned it on.
I had
They're
subtitles.
kind of
on.
like really ugly Comic Sans, but
Yeah, there's only one subtitle that's actually been off. Where she's like, oh, "I'm gonna bake you a cake," and it said like "beautiful cake." I was like, "Fucking yeah, I fucked up that line."
Maybe the subtitles were translated from Japanese,
Maybe.
and then they did the voices after.
But yeah, that game has a lot of fuck in it.
What would they change the Japanese speaking joke?
I'm pretty I don't know, like some stuff, well, because it's all, I mean, I don't know, because it's Suda made it, but then James Gunn is like...
You know my master, like a sensei. I didn't know you spoke English. Everyone's like, what the fuck is even this joke?
But no, it's like, James Gunn, like, I don't know if he
Oh, no,
just
that's
directed it, or if
Imagining
he...
someone like putting down their controller at that point and be like, "The fuck, I'm out." This was the point where I'm like, "No,
Ruined
I'm
it
not
for
playing
all
this
the,
game."
No, but it's
Yeah.
made like, Suda made it with James Gunn, like the Hollywood like director,
Yeah.
so I don't know if he was
Tweak
like,
some of the references and stuff.
like writing it like more.
Do you
and,
know-
like,
did
sort of
he
just
write that
kinda,
thing
you know,
fully,
created
like-
the content, and then, you know, I want this crazy shit in it, and then
Suda
okay.
51 is a game director.
Yeah, but
So he's
did-
always
did-
kind of in charge of the project, but he doesn't really like.
But no. I want to know if did James Gunn actually write the dialogue like completely? Because the way everything is spoken is so like, yes, it's like quirky and retarded, but it's like down to earth. Like that's how, not like a ditzy chick would kind of sound, but like, yes, at least later on, like, oh my god, and like this anyway. It's written really well.
It's the way you think it would sound.
It's the way those
and
stereotypes.
Nick being the down to earth guy was just like, yeah, this game, man. He's like, yeah, the character dynamics and everything.
Again, it all depends who you cast. You can cast somebody else and just like, just fuck that up. But it's like, everybody in it is like pretty well known.
Yeah, all the voice actors are fucking awesome.
Like Michael Rooker's in it. And,
okay, great.
Just Michael Rooker, Tara Strong. Goddamn. I just always see him as Lex Luthor from fucking Smallville.
I did not know that Tara Strong actually did
Timmy Turner and
Timmy Turner. I did not know that. I did not know
her like range of stuff.
I didn't
crazy.
also know that she does Twilight Sparkle and fucking
Melon Tony.
Melon Tony, which a lot of people have.
Just
been
like,
playing.
but
no,
like I said, her voice range is like different.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Really hard to like. Unlike some actors say, like Steve Blum, like has really deep.
Steve Blum.
Steve Blum, it's like really deep Steve Blum, and then like he's like a really high stuff, but you still know it's him.
But he'll say a word every so often. You'll be like, yeah, Steve
like
Blum.
his words and stuff, and you're okay, it's like that person. But she like her range of different stuff, and like
people were complaining about that. Like, no man, she sounds the same thing. Everything. I'm like, how the fuck do you even hear?
Compare her to like
some
Timmy
little.
Turner.
It's kind of like saying Nolan North sounds the same in everything. His like everyman voice, yes, sounds the same. But he was also the Penguin in Arkham City.
Yeah.
It's nothing like him.
Depends. But, like,
Yeah.
I mean, like his
Space
Nathan
Corps.
Drake, and then Prince of Persia, and
The dude from Dark Void.
there you go. Yeah, they're all like okay.
Yeah,
Kind of.
There's tons of other ones. I just don't.
But yeah, I don't know.
Spec Ops: The Line is the main character in that.
Yeah, dude, I cannot wait for that game. Now, fucking Ghost Recon and Spec
Mafia
Ops: The
2?
Line come out within a day of each other on PC. Like, Ghost Recon comes out on the Monday for some reason, and then fucking Spec Ops: The Line on Tuesday. So I'm gonna have 2 third-person shooters that are gonna be fucking cover-based, goddamn, like not stealthy, but anyway. It's gonna be a fucking weird week for me. I'll be like, I'm really bored of this game, better go play this game. It's like the same game. Point is,
Just get Spec Ops: The Line
because
it's different. No, don't get.
I already got both.
He already pre-ordered them.
I was supposed to be playing Ghost Recon this. Dude,
Also, he bought Hitman Absolution. I forgot about that.
Yeah. on
Did you
PC.
download the?
No, I pre-ordered on PC and it didn't give it to me. At least not yet. It was $42. I was like, fuck yeah. The more games I think, as much as I want to play games on consoles now with you guys, I think because of the spending that I've been doing, kind of like that I'm going to be doing, I'm probably sticking with PC because I tend to be able to get sales like $40 for 45, which means that I could buy like 2 games for the cost of like the console one with pack.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying now, which sucks. So I'm gonna have a really lonely year, but the
way the prices work out, if you thought about it, because it's $60 for a console game, $40 for a PC game,
But you buy
3
more
PC
stuff
games
than
for the
us.
price of 2.
yeah,
So it's 1 extra.
yeah,
You're still buying.
Plus,
more
I don't
than
pay
us,
tax
though,
on-
so it's still like.
Yeah, that's the thing
it's spending less. It's like whatever.
yeah.
I guess it works for you because you buy like everything.
Yeah,
It's whatever.
For
If
no
you didn't,
fucking-
I would be like
for
you
no
have
reason,
excuse.
of course.
Whoops! I bought a game. Let's play it today.
There's some really cool shit that I find. Actually, I put some money down on Tex Murphy because I don't know if you guys have ever fucking heard of a game called Tex Murphy.
Nope.
I put some money down. I backed it up on Kickstarter because it was like an old school point and click based adventure, but it's all filmed in FMV. And they're redoing that entire, like, they're making a new one fully FMV, everything, backgrounds. It's just fucking, I'm like, yes, I want to play it. $10, yeah.
The only thing that I have pre-ordered right now is Dead Space 3. As soon as it's out,
you know what? I was really down about that game. I was like, I'm not fucking liking it. And then when they're like, yo, the guy disappears, it's single player, and then you meet up with him, like a key, whatever, actual story points. I'm like, alright, Dead Space 3 again. Good. I like this.
Would you guys play it in co-op? I'm not getting that game. No.
I think I would play it
No.
solo.
You said I have a fucking
but
text that you said,
we-
I guess I have to get that to play with you because I'm just a cool friend like
Boy,
that.
me and
Did
you,
I
I know, have
say
been
that?
playing pretty hard.
Shit.
Well, I know you and I have been kind of like pretty into Dead Space. Well, I know you probably.
Well, the
played
first
2
game we
and
played, the last level, we
Together.
like we're just on.
I think I
Skype.
mentioned that story
And we were
like
just
twice
playing
in
it.
this, but finally,
Like I had to
here.
sit farther from
I don't
the
think
TV.
we mentioned it on this podcast.
Yeah, I said it last week at least.
No.
Or 2 weeks ago. I said it recently.
Okay, whatever.
we finished.
Well, we
Here
had a
now.
freaky game one.
We
I
finished
never
Dead Space
mentioned it.
3
Okay.
or Dead Space 1
Yeah.
on voice chat. Like I was sitting, like I had to sit close because
Yeah.
my headphones didn't reach for like the PC.
And we
so I
weren't
had to
even
sit
playing on the
far away
same
from
console.
the TV.
We weren't even playing on the same No, wait.
You were on PS3 and I was on Xbox.
Yeah. Same thing with 2. But yeah.
And- oh, maybe you were on Xbox like live chat.
Yeah, that's what we were using.
Okay,
Because
so yeah, you just had your Xbox on just to talk, and then so I wasn't sitting far away. No.
Oh
When I was sitting in my PC chair, I had rolled up to the TV and was just like,
But I think for 3, I don't know if you'll probably do like me. I think I would almost go through it solo first to get like the canon or whatever.
I would do
storyline,
it solo first.
and then blow through it with
Just let's blow through it.
yeah, let's blow through it. I heard either
I'd probably only play that game co-op.
yeah.
If I bought it
don't know
and
what
played it by
man-
myself, I'd be
Watching
like,
you play Dead
"Oh."
Space 2 and then not having it recorded because it was awful,
Yeah.
that sucked. That sucked.
Dude, you can totally play this.
it was
whole
That was
thing.
so fun.
Now that we know how much it takes to record shit on here, dude, we could totally fucking play like something. Anyway. Dude, what I don't know. I heard like Giant Bomb talking about it at least when they were interviewing some people. The way the guns work, apparently, how it's in unified, just pick up ammo and it's for everything, and guns are tied together and there's like multiple things.
I think
that
it's
was weird.
They're doing that because it's like a lot of people found that even though you're using, like say you're
They-
using a
I
plasma
guess
cutter,
they were close to
you're
that
gonna
anyways
find-
because you're finding the ammo associated
Yeah.
with guns that you're holding.
Yeah,
like you find you'd have a higher percent chance of finding it if you're using that gun only,
Yeah.
but you still find others. So people are like, I don't really need this. Why don't you just give me plasma cutter ammo?
Yeah.
Shit, identify babies.
but it's weird because I
They're
kind
not our
of
future.
I kind of hate that they're taking some things away. Like apparently you can't turn this plasma cutter and stuff anymore because they're merging like guns together.
That was what kept me sane.
Yeah,
You just sat there like, I don't want to go.
but as much as that kind of sucks that they're
Just
taking,
play the deck.
but I mean, as much as they're taking away that kind of thing away from the game, like the secondaries, maybe. Having played through Dead Space 1 and 2, I've never actually really used the Force gun. I've never actually really used the flamethrower that much. I've never actually used like so much shit, especially in the second game.
It's
there's a lot of
because
guns.
Fucking javelin.
The plasma cutter,
Never used it.
especially
What?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many
in the
guns.
in the first game, the plasma cutter was god. Like literally
Yeah.
using any other gun was just not
2
as
was
practical.
It was pretty good too when you got the fire thing. I think.
But like in the first game, I used the plasma cutter and the line gun. The line gun just because it's like,
Same.
hey, there's a room. It's like just a big ass plasma cutter. Right?
I actually had that and the assault
Javelin.
rifle.
Well,
Javelin.
that was only in the
Javelin.
second game.
Javelin. I don't care. I didn't play the first game.
Oh
You
no, I did
know
use the
how
javelin.
far I
That's
got.
what the secondary electricity, right?
Yeah.
I, did,
Fire
I
off
used it
just a
once. I
giant
shot
spear.
it once in the room full of like kids. I'm like, okay, that sounds bad as fuck. But I
Shot
killed
a
them all in
javelin
one
in a
shot,
room
and I was
full.
like, oh, that's pretty cool. Never used it.
School system was alright.
Yeah, but
C's and D's.
if I really hope
keeping alive anyway.
I really hope that game does good because I think the reason I was skeptical about it the second they showed that E3 footage with like 2-player, I was like, fuck, this is gonna suck as bad as the horror in Fear 3.
See, that's what like
Fear 3's on Midweek Madness right now.
For $6, dude. I would
8.
8. I would fucking buy that and play that again through with you.
I made you play the
Dude,
first level.
it's not
of
even. It's not
Fear.
even scary, dude.
And you hated the
There's
shit
one
out of that.
jump scare, and it's the first fucking level, and it's like you activate a switch, and she's like,
I think you got
remember
scared
that.
by cans.
"That is
in
it."
that.
There is
Can
no
came out of nowhere
other.
and you like shit your pants.
Actually,
Like the
there's
first-
On the marathon, you remember that fucking guy flying across the room? So did my controller. Like,
But dude, Fear 3. I think there's 3 scares. That one. There's at one point this like weird deformed thing like grabs you and it's like and that's whatever gets shot in the face and you're like okay whatever. Other than that, you're shooting people, you're fucking like murdering things, and it's sick as shit.
Just
It's
a
really
crazy
fun.
action co-op.
But
game.
I played
yo,
through
why
it.
don't we just play Syndicate?
Play it on PC.
I still need to
I
be
don't want to
last
buy it on CD. Yeah, we have to
two
fucking
things.
finish that shit off.
on expert.
I gotta finish that with some guy whose username is Cracker. I'm not being racist, but
Some cracker.
some
Some
guy.
cracker guy.
No.
Fucking-
Oh man. Anyway, Syndicate is good too. I still have to finish go off that. But
Should have bought it on Xbox with us. Been part of the Third Street Saints.
dude, I bought that for $33. So thank you very much. I will keep my $33 game. Syndicate day 1, if I may also add.
Man, what if we jump back in that and no one else is playing? We get to number 1. It'd be fucking sweet.
Number 1 syndicate of 2 people.
Did we get into the top 1,000 or something?
We were in the top.
We,
No,
we were
we had-
some significant.
We were like we came on like every day we
Let's-
missed it was
let's-
like 500.
Let's be clear. Me and Dustin have this our own syndicate that is basically the two of us. And the amount that we played that game, we were in the leaderboards. Of
like
that
we were the
game.
top 500, and then we played like a couple levels, and then I think the highest we got was like 250
Oh, man.
of like the top.
Just the two of us
syndicates,
playing.
like the two, just like
And it's
murdering everything.
overall points too. It's
Yeah.
not like because there's only 2 of you, you're high.
Yeah.
No, it's like we had more points.
And it
than-
was like I had.
It was like 50,000 people in the leaderboards.
we started out like sane, and then I kept playing like more, and then I think I had like 80% of like the points. So it's like I own 80% of the company. I'm the CEO. You get
Well, it was like
20%.
you had it was like between us, we had 90% of the points in our syndicate because we had 3 other people, but they played like the first week and then never went back. So
Man, leaderboards. A story about, well, not really a story, but when Minecraft for the 360 came out, I managed to get it like 3 days early.
I remember you took
And
pictures.
I took pictures of them, and I have like on almost every leaderboard I was first place during the demo or pre-release or whatever. Because I went on to hard
Notch
mode.
gave out the game early.
And when there was weird fucked up code banner, I managed to get one. I was so excited. Man, I've never had so much adrenaline. Like, I've never actually jumped out of my chair and screamed at the top of my lungs. Just in pure... Somebody was on Skype, and they got scared as fuck. Because I was super silent, like, copy-paste. Like,
They were
trying to
playing
guess-
Sims,
I was
and I
trying
thought they were playing Dead
No,
Space.
I was trying to guess the last number, and it was just, like, slammed down, like, upwards. Like, my headphones just fucking flew off. I was like, yeah! And then I was, like, convulsing. Like, my, like, muscles twitched. I was like, ah! Like, just flipped out. And it was just, like, the greatest feeling ever. Point is, back to the story. I was first on every leaderboard, and I played for a good 8 hours before the game came out. And so I had, like, a good lead. I figured I was playing on hard mode, which was a separate leaderboard, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll probably stay up there top hundreds for, like, the first few days. I got home from work the day that it came out, and I was
So it was probably out for like 6 hours. Or
6
something.
hours?
Yeah.
I was in the fucking, like, 30,000th plate. Like, I was just fucking gone. Like, I did not exist anymore. And I was just like... And those 8 hours that I played were hardcore. Like, they were not just like, I'm just going to sit around and just stare.
They were getting every single achievement except one of them.
Yeah, which I figured out was not a glitch. You actually had to find a chest somewhere, but I didn't think chests were in that patch yet. Whatever. Apparently they're hidden really badly. Or really incredibly intense. I don't know. Point is, that was fucked up.
Badly
like,
for achievement.
I got some pictures of being like, yo, I was first place. What's up? With like 8 blocks. Oh, man. I never actually played that back again.
We should go play Syndicate again.
You guys
Go
should buy it
back.
on PC.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It's only $40 or $59.99 on Origin. Unless they put out all DLC or something and it comes on Steam. That's the maximum edition.
They're not doing DLC. What the fuck?
Okay.
That game's been out forever. If they did DLC, me and Dustin would have been backing that already. Number fucking 1.
Isn't there another game
Don't fuck with the Saints.
coming out soon that is KFC?
Don't
not DLC?
fuck with the Saints.
Max Payne is co-op DLC coming.
Oh, that's right. But no, I was thinking of Ghost Recon for PC.
That's right, bro.
Did I showed you the screenshot of
Fucking
apparently what the
passive.
PC version of Ghost Recon Future Soldier looks like?
Yeah.
That was a weird... I don't know if that's real, but that was some really fucked up, like...
Doesn't look that good. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not that it... The way that the 360 version had, like, money textures, and it's like, yo, this is how it's gonna look on PC, and it had, like, fucking motion blur, like, crazy real lighting, and all this shit, and I was like, fuck, like, where did this... I don't know. It just...
We pushed it back for a day and just fucking up.
Yeah, it was what... Every other game that's multi-platform has always had that kind of... It looks similar, like it almost looks dumbed down to it, but for some reason, I guess Ubisoft is either changing their ways, or that was a completely fake screenshot of like, yo, this is the cutscene, like 2 minutes before it cuts into that in-game. It looks the same. I don't know. But, I don't know. It kind of got me excited for it in a very stupid reason, because I know the game is kind of shitty, but apparently it's going to look really good somehow. I don't know. It won't run at like 500 frames like Max Payne, though. Love Max Payne for that.
You don't need that
How many
frames.
hertz are in your monitor? Like
I don't
what?
know. It's 60. But, dude, Max Payne on PC apparently has so many hackers
The bar
right
caps
now.
out at 60. There's no such.
Yeah. Anyway.
Everything
Yeah.
above 61 doesn't matter. Extra frame.
But I have them. No. Bar says otherwise.
The second I was kind of done with Max Payne's multiplayer, I kind of stopped for a bit, and I was like, you know, I'll probably go back at some point when I'm bored. I stopped, I look at the forums, fucking so many hackers, people who've managed to, like, make it so they don't take any damage, or they just have unlimited
What
bullets.
was it you were telling me? The like New York Minute #1 spot was it one of you guys was telling me.
Yeah, on PC. I don't know how they did it. It was just millions.
But like one guy's like, okay, I got like 10,000.
Yeah.
That's legit. That's pretty high
Yeah, and
score.
then
And then the
dude
next
above
guy's
him.
just like 20 digits.
the numbers
score.
going off
Yeah.
screen and shit. That was it.
That was like leaderboard hacking. It's like a Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
It's like play one of the challenge levels. It's like, okay, takes you like 20 seconds to get into the room to start like fighting people or, you know, clearing it.
Yeah.
Leaderboard first person's like 15 seconds beats the level. I'm like,
I don't think you did that.
it's just well played, sir.
You unplug your hard drive for a
You just-
second,
you
and
just
it
threw
freezes the time, and then you
Just through the batarang. Just
break the disc. So,
There was what was that problem in Gears of War 2? That one that they could never patch. It was called like lag switching or something like that. And it involved like the second a match started, like
It was
unplugging your
Halo.
Ethernet
It
cord.
was full of that.
And then
what
plugging
was
it back in?
No, suspend.
It's lag switching.
Yeah, but there was a button that was actually on certain routers that I think was like suspend or something.
Well, it would have the same function. As
Yeah, but the thing, it would
unplugging
keep the
back in
connection,
Ethernet
but it
cord.
would stop it. And like some routers had that, and you'd hit the fucking button, and if you're host, you'd be like, "Oh, keep playing," but then you just undo it and get all the kills. At least that's what it was on Halo.
Apparently, it was just basically everybody lose connection and drop from the game, and then you win that way.
Oh, really?
And you just rack up wins. With like it wasn't for
There was a Gears of
having
War
an
way.
advantage of like just being able to kill everybody because they're lagging everywhere.
Yeah.
and you're,
However,
you know,
it worked in
fluid.
Gears of War, the way they like kept people in matches or whatever. It was like you would just start exploding into like blood. It's just like, what is happening? This guy just killed me again. Like, what is
I
even
was
going
picturing
on?
your screen getting like this demon face, like melting, and your character just like exploding over and over.
Well, no, it's kind of like, yo, I'm walking around, I'm taking cover, and then all of a sudden it's that like Gears of War like chunks, like just like
Yo, Marcus,
what
I've
happened?
been shot like 8 times. I'm still being shot, Marcus. Help. Oh.
and you look around because you can like look at the map, and
Yeah.
there's like the dude that killed you is just not on the map, and you're like, what is even happening right now? Gears of War 2 was the craziest multiplayer game I've ever played
I remember-
because there was like stages of glitches that the
Yeah.
game went through, and they all changed the dynamic of how the game worked. The only one that really broke it was the lag switching. Everything else had like you actually countered the glitch by like playing the game.
Yeah.
So the biggest one was the boom shield glitch, where if you put a boom shield in the ground and
Melted
then
it?
you still had your pistol out, and then you hit it, switched to another weapon, and then picked it up at the same time.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
you
like
can
certain
one-hand.
sequence you'd pick up the boom shield, and then he would switch out to like a shotgun or something. If you'd see someone walking around with a boom shield, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna rush that fool, he's got a pistol. So you roll up, he's like, nope, shotgun.
I remember was there either something with the boom shield, or maybe it was just hopping over stuff where you could just hop and it would super jump you across the map or something.
That was something else,
I think
yeah.
that was Gears of War 1 maybe. I remember, okay, when Gears of War 1 came out, I spent...
There was something on the gridlock map in Gears of War 1 where
Yeah.
if you took cover...
Yeah,
just-
crab walking.
Yeah, quick cover switching.
You
you
walk
just, like-
backwards and you just keep
Yeah.
shooting. I used to do stuff like that in Gears of War 1. Okay, when Gears of War 1 came out, I think I dropped... it was that one multiplayer game like my StarCraft. Like I would had like 200 some hours, just keep fucking going at it and having so much fun. I was playing with Fight a ton. We were really competitive. We'd always take headshots. Oh, I get sniper. Oh, I got more headshots than you this round. And we'd trade and whatever.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And then Gears of War 2 came out, and we were like fucking pumped. Like, yeah, man, this is our game. We're gonna like destroy stuff. And then we go online, and then glitches that were patched out of the first game were like back in the second game. Within like a week, we were just like, that game is done. We're not even ever going back.
There
to it.
was playing that game like release month was the
worst.
craziest fucking experience ever, because it was like, yo, there's 5 of us. We can just we are an entire team. Just match us with another entire team, and then it was like, yo, you're gonna sit the matchmaking screen for 20 minutes, and then
Yeah.
it's gonna time
Oh
out
my
and
God.
say, okay, we're restarting matchmaking now. We found. Oh, look, they're in the nope.
Yeah, that was oh man, I remember that now too. Yeah, I'm
And then
Gears of War
it got
3
to a certain
works.
point where they were like, okay, well, we made the smoke grenade useful now because it knocks people down. And then people were like, oh, well, this can just get us out of levels. So
Yeah.
It's like you fix it, just like Call of Duty, fix a glitch. Another glitch shows up, fix a glitch. Another
Well,
shit, like
the
yeah, javelin glitch.
they
We
kept
played
they kept that smoke grenade thing in there until I think 2 weeks before Gears of War 3 came out. So you could still get out of levels and stuff up until Gears of War 3 came out. And then the 2 weeks before that game came out, Cliffy B was on Twitter and he was like, yo, we original Gears 2, go. We patched the servers. So you go and boom shield glitch and like do all this
Oh my
crazy
God.
shit again. And I was like, yeah, by Gears 3, this is gonna be so sweet. Wipe my stats, fuck you. Like
Oh man.
I like when you find out about like a glitch and then it's just like you go to a game and you're like, I'm just gonna try this, and then it's just like and no one else like either knows
for
about
some
it,
reason the game
just
you got
and
into
you're just
is
like no one's in it. Like I showed Jeff the javelin glitch. Like
yeah.
I brought him to a party and they're like, Jeff, what's that? And he's like, come on, knife, and he's like, what the fuck happened? And he's just like, I just kept running around. He's like, what the hell is happening? I don't know what you're doing.
The worst is when people started abusing that in hardcore games because it would fucking like murder your teammates.
Because you put danger
murder
close
you,
on, so
yeah.
you do extra like radius of like damage and stuff. But I did that
Fucking
with
worse.
Matt. We were, like running around, it's just like, oh, it's just that, and it's like did it for like 3 games. Like, okay, you've had like your fuck, we should really
And
probably
then like
stop before.
like an hour after that, they're like, "Yo, everyone was fucking banned."
Yeah.
yeah, we
yeah.
did it. And- Battlefield Heroes had a funny glitch. Where they
Played a match of that.
Played the match.
I actually played
It was a
lot of that.
grenade like glitch. If you did like a switch, kind of like the javelin glitch thing like that, and you could just be like grenade. And you just
Really?
you're just throwing grenades, like just popping out. So you're like, oh, that sniper's up there. Just like you can only dodge so many.
Yeah.
It reminds me of one glitch that I used to abuse so much in Gears, where one was the like hit A and X to pick up and keep moving, and it was so funny when that glitch was first like discovered.
Oh, is it because you'd like go like
you
dodge, pick up, and then
yeah,
okay.
and but it would just do like the pickup motion, but you're sliding forward, so you're like, and you're like, what the fuck? So what would happen is when it first started coming out, you'd always have people like who grab snipers and they'd like cover like the boom shot or something, and you see someone running, and you're like, oh, he's gonna die. He's like, what the fuck? And then you just hear people like yelling on the mics. That was like the funnest shit to watch people flip out over.
There was perfect glitches in Gears of War 2. That like the great thing about some of those glitches is like you can easily counter them.
That's not the way
You
The
couldn't.
boom shield glitch, you chainsaw the dude. That was the counter to the boom shield glitch. That was it. You beat them that way because the boom shield does not block a chainsaw. So you run up right in their face and hold B, and they are dead. Yeah,
See,
that's right. Boom shield.
The funny thing,
What's
so,
real
like
in
the
this?
javelin glitch is
So I shouldn't hold
the only way to counter the javelin glitch was to not kill the
Because
person.
if they knifed, didn't it wreck it?
It still killed you. Like it still just because you died.
No.
it discharged the
I
thing.
mean, if they used a knife, didn't it wreck the like glitch
No,
sequence?
you still blew up and they died. Like they,
No, not if you knifed them. If
No,
they...
that's what he's saying. If you
if-
took any damage and you died in any way, even if you suicided yourself, it would fucking set it off.
It would just set it off. There's no.
No, if they used a knife to kill people, the person in the javelin glitch,
You can't
if
shoot.
they
Can't
if
you
they
not
knifed, didn't that wreck the
I
javelin
thought you
sequence?
couldn't
You couldn't do
so if
anything
they
once you were in the
attacked,
javelin
yes,
thing.
see, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, you couldn't do anything. But
So
like,
the
you had to
answer
run
to it
around.
was like, "Yo, he's just gonna stand here beside us and can't do shit."
You can't kill him. But
Until
the thing
he
was,
kills someone, then you
people
just-
would like that never knew like what was going on. Like you go into a game, and people are like, "What the fuck is happening? Like what's that guy doing?" They'd like figure it out and I kill him, but then their teammates would like, there's no like they can't hear the chat. And they're like, "Oh, the buddy, don't shoot him!" And then he would just kill his teammate because I'm like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm still killing you because your friends don't know." So you just chase people like, "Oh," and then some guy would just get fed up and just shoot you and then kill his whole friggin' team.
Oh my
And you're
God.
just like, okay, but there's no counter to the fucking. I glitched Halo 1, like playing with people. Like we were playing split screen of Halo 1.
Yeah.
And there was, like, I don't know if it was just actually, or just happened to glitch out that, you switch weapons. You're like, oh, I'm just going to switch weapons fast. Like, with that.
Yeah.
I did that with a sniper rifle and the plasma rifle. And so it's like, okay, and went back to the plasma rifle, started walking around, started firing the plasma rifle, shot out sniper rounds as fast as the plasma rifle was. Like, just like, just like
Oh,
the fucking,
dear
like the
God.
shot. You're just like,
What
okay,
am
but it was
I
like
doing?
it wasn't firing like the plasma rounds anymore. It was just literally sniper bullets were just coming out of like, the thing, and it was just like, okay,
Okay, so
like,
I
come
win
on, guys.
this game.
Just like, and I tried to do it like again because that's the only thing I remember doing was just like quit switching like really really fast just because I was like, oh, I'm just walking around having fun like whatever, and I tried to do it again. It's just like I could never do
Oh
it.
my God.
You saying the word glitch just triggered Dead Rising 2's glitch that you got when we were playing, where that girl like just got like horizontally through a bed and her face just like ripped open, and she's talking with like a guy's voice.
All
or
those
something.
pictures are on my BlackBerry.
Yeah, I still have them on something. I still have them.
It
Somewhere.
was your
That's
there
right.
was
You had a
cutscene-
BlackBerry.
There was
What the
a
hell?
cut scene where you're supposed to talk to this guy in like on this hospital bed, right? And then you get out of the cut scene, and then there's just like a random NPC that's like around in like the compound, and then she's just sideways through the bed. He's not there, but like only I can see it. Like Riccio couldn't see
He's
it.
like, "What are you seeing?" I'm like, "The guy's on the bed."
And I'm
What
like,
are you
that's
freaking out
not
about?"
what I see. And you take a picture, and then her like the pieces of her face, like the model, are just like torn out, and they're like everywhere.
But
so
moving,
like
and he's like, it was still talking, but it was doing the dude's voice.
it's just he was just talking, and then it's just like. this fucking thing there, I'm like, oh, like I was trying to hit it, and nothing was happening, and then it finally just like it disappeared. But there's still nobody on like the bed. He wasn't there, but you could talk to him. Like I said, the prompt came up, like talk to, I forget his whatever name.
Yeah.
It's just like okay, and he would just
I
start
remember-
talking, but then it's just this.
I remember you tried to describe it. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Just like send me a picture of it, and then I just get a picture, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Looks like a fucking necromorph in the middle of this.
Just like the face just
Dead Rising.
torn out, and it's just
Yeah.
like.
Oh my god. But yeah, glitches. I don't know if there's anything else I can think of. Other than that, is there anything?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that actually happened this week. I'm just gonna scroll through this.
It's the week after E3.
The week after E3.
Very big downtime.
There's some crazy shit going on with a lot of people complaining
That
about.
was a giant picture of a rooster.
Yeah.
Or not an ostrich or something.
Yeah.
Not a cat.
There's a lot of shit going on apparently. Oh, that's gonna be really loud.
Yeah, Jesus.
Lean backwards. I'm sorry.
You can edit that out.
What is this? 129? Perfect. But there's a lot of shit going down with apparently Lara Croft's new stuff. Like, there's so much people who are angry. Like, yo, she sounds
Drama.
silly. Yo, she sounds really weird. Oh my god. Like, just.
And then the
But
PR guy being like, you're going to want to protect her
Yeah.
or something.
I remember they used the point that people are trying to rape her as like a boasting point of like, yo, this shit's like emotionally crazy.
Yeah.
People did not like that.
Yeah.
But
Well, people
yeah.
didn't like the Hitman trailer with like the nuns. They're like, we're suing
I don't
you
know
for,
how-
feminist rights because they were not showing really any skin because they're all covered. But they're sexy ladies can't have that. Can't have sexy ladies
Yeah, I
dying, especially. Women are not weak like that. They
It
would
was
have killed
just
that.
choking him out. And like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear about the Aisha Tyler?
Yeah,
thing?
people were giving her shit.
Yeah, and then she
Neighbors,
just
and she's
like
yo.
she exploded in the most awesome way on Facebook. She was like, "Yo, fuck you guys, I don't give a shit what you say." And she explained it. She's a
I
gamer.
play
and everything,
games, yeah.
But oh yeah, no, other than that, Diablo 3's auction house came out. Real money auction house, dude. That was the stupidest shit. I logged in,
$200
just like
for the staff.
Well, I logged into it and it's just like, hey, you want to get this ring? It's only $250 real dollars. I'm like, I'm gonna not do any of that. I guess 250 is the limit because there's so much shit going for 250, but I haven't seen anything higher than that. People are putting for like $53 and like 71
It's
cents.
gonna turn to another
I'm
Eve.
like, yeah, I don't know.
I lost my house. Yeah,
I just find it weird that that game is all about playing to get loot because there's actually no end game to really use that loot on other than maybe Inferno. And I don't know why you'd spend money to kind of skip what the end game is supposed to be.
I can now
Yeah.
play what I'm supposed to.
I don't know.
play.
Yeah, you haven't actually played that much Diablo yet. You still haven't first act yet.
Beat the Skeleton
Okay.
King, dude. I played the beta twice.
Cool.
Basically.
Yeah, play more of that. It's fun, but it's starting.
It's too dark. It's too misty and washed out. And
It
weird.
gets better.
I don't
The
like
first
it.
act, a lot of people hate about that. It's really great and kind of shitty. It's always nighttime.
Change it.
You could always just
Everyone
go to the
hates
Unicorn Land.
Yeah,
that.
but
Apparently that's really hard.
apparently a lot of people get pissed when you mention that for some reason. I mentioned it on my stream like, yo, I didn't know about that. I don't want to know about that. I'm like, it's just,
It's everywhere.
it's not like a story. Like, what is?
Yeah.
Were you trying to like open it? I'd understand maybe. I don't know. The first time
If you're
people were
afraid
like, yo,
of, like-
there's the level, secret level. I'm like, I gotta fucking know what that is because I wanted to. I don't know
You want to get to it.
exactly.
Because you're not going to... Most shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
How are you supposed to figure out that I had to use this mushroom with this piece of
Yeah.
wood? I made a staff of truth and then
Yeah.
smack that peasant and bam!
Yeah.
Portal to the happy
I actually
land.
still don't know how to do it. I want to read that up on that, but man. Anyway, apparently Inferno is really fucking hard. I've experienced that firsthand, and they're like, "Yo, we're tweaking that to make it easier." And what people are getting pissed about is that they put out the real money auction house so that you can buy items that you would need. But then
Yeah.
the last patch that they just did is they edited out certain chests that you would go to get loot easily. Any of those treasure goblins that would shoot gold everywhere, they've taken half of those out. Like everything that you normally do as a, I guess, casual person to try and get the items yourself was apparently nerfed. And they're like, "Yo, here's a real money auction house. Spend some money." So they kind of unintentionally maybe forced like a kind of almost like free to play model. Like, yo, buy yourself some big thing. Anyway, I don't know. I'm
So
not
people, the stuff that people aren't like fucking realizing here is that game is fucking hundreds of hours you can spend in that game just playing.
Sorry.
You can spend hundreds of hours in that game just playing by yourself, just whatever, getting the loot, and you'll still have a great experience. You don't have to buy all this stuff.
No, I know.
And it's still a full $60 product.
Yeah. I really have no complaints about it because I figure Blizzard's always going to keep changing shit in it anyway. So yeah, maybe it's fucked up now. They took all this stuff out, but they're the type of company that's like, oh, they did not like, okay, we're going to fix that in some way because we've been working on this for 10 whatever years, or not really 10 years, but at least taking feedback for 10, I don't know. Anyway, point is, that game, whatever, it's still awesome to play. It's weird because I never actually feel like playing it, but when I load it up, I end up spending like multiple hours going. I've started a hardcore character now, and I'm liking that, but...
I wonder how you'd play Diablo 3. Can't land in the opponent's base, so I don't.
There's no trolling.
There's jumping into someone's game and then not helping them kill the harder enemies. I suppose that's something.
No, you guys.
I was actually-
got it.
That's
Cool
why
break this
you
week.
jumped. You have like a level 50
No, I'm
something.
60 now.
Okay, well, when you jumped
Yeah,
on my game, it was
52 or something.
52. Like Witch Doctor, I'm like level 8, and he's like, "Yo, I just want to show you this cool attack that I just unlocked." He jumps into my game. I was like about to open a chest that is in this really obvious area. It's like, "Yo, enemies are gonna pop out," and I don't know if they.
It doesn't scale to my level now.
Okay, I was really
No.
scared of that. I was like,
No.
and then you leave, and I'm like, and like 8 enemies pop up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's a clear like normal when there's 2 players. It does
Jumbo.
this. 3
Yeah.
players,
Oh.
yeah. No, there's a clear kind of like per player per difficulty. It's not. It doesn't do like. Was it Borderlands where like I fucking join and be like, oh, highest level's 40 something. Boom, everything's 40.
Yeah.
Like that.
Or Dead Island.
Dead Island. Sorry, it was Dead Island. That was fucking stupid. But
Don't go in there.
I'm kind of excited for new Dead Island, Riptide or whatever.
Whatever,
It's-
man.
I don't know.
Ooh, it's gonna be half as glitchy as the old one.
But it was still, as much as it was glitchy, I had a fucking lot of fun going through that game.
Yeah, until it wipes your save files and
And
a person
fucks you
destroys
up.
your achievements.
One person destroys your whole game.
shall be not be
What?
named in case he watches these. He
What
probably
else?
doesn't even know he
Splice
did
Guide
it.
this week, guys, still play.
That's the game
Yeah,
he accidentally
Splice.
bought.
I bought it last night, actually. That's why I didn't remember it. So I was going to sleep. Okay.
I thought it was like months ago.
Dude, no, I shouldn't be able to have control or access my money past like 11 o'clock. Because what happened last night is I'm going to sleep and I loaded up EunityGaming the movie to see how it was. And I closed it and it's like, oh, don't forget to pre-order Splice. I'm like, okay, this has been on the front page for like weeks. I don't know what the fuck this is, and I just want to check it out. So I'm like, whatever. Not really interested in this. It's like $8. Just gonna YouTube some dude playing it, and I friggin' see what it is. And it looked really cool, and it had like a cool concept. And I went from like watching a video 30 seconds in to putting that on my second screen, full screen, and just fucking purchasing it for some fucking weird reason. I don't even know why, and I just bought it, and then I went to sleep within like 10 minutes. So I didn't remember to do that. And I'll do that multiple times. Like that's how I bought Sleeping Dogs and Hitman.
And Spec Ops.
Spec Ops. Oh yeah, those are all 3 in the same night. Those are actually all 3 in the same night. But that's because I went onto a site and I could get each one of those for $40, $44. So I figured, why the fuck not? Because that's a good price. Kind of, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Guys?
No.
Yeah, anyway. So.
You get no achievements. It's not worth it.
Yo, you do on... No. I think so.
That's what I thought.
Which one's Game for Windows Live? Neither of them.
That's what I
The
thought.
shitty Dark Souls on PC.
That's what I thought.
Man, I can't believe fucking Dark Souls is gonna be shitty on PC. And although I understand why, because it's from software, right?
Yes. It's from Software.
Is it? But is it? Yeah, okay. Anyway, they're just like, yo, we really want to do it, but we have no idea how. So we're just gonna put it exactly how it is. Bugs and
Just
all.
puts the Xbox
just like,
disc into a PC.
Here, you have this glass, this piece of paper, and a wrench.
Yeah.
Create the PC version.
Okay, perfect. But no, they're just like, you know, it's gonna have the same textures.
Oh!
Yeah, the player just hits them in the head with a glass. Dark Souls, motherfucker!
You are
throws
dead.
paper in their face, runs away.
In real life, you just die.
Just hire someone to run over the house, just beat the shit out of you. It's the
I
same
want-
experience.
I went from being really excited to play that game.
Oh, you succeeded. You pushed me away for just a second. Son of a bitch.
Why am I still
Should've had
picturing
more
us punching
stamina.
someone with broken glasses though?
Because that's Dark Souls.
But no, I was excited to play that on PC because I figured it would run better because of like Blighttown and stuff. But they're just like, no, all that shit's still in there.
You haven't even beat it on PS3 yet.
because I wasn't waiting for the PC version. That's why I actually.
They're
kept
adding
it. I
that.
haven't beat it.
They're adding that
No,
DLC.
but it had nothing to do with the DLC being added. It had to be with okay, I can go through Blighttown at 60 frames to have a smooth experience because on PS3 when you go into Blighttown, which is a certain area, it literally drops to 5 or 10.
Destroys the frame.
360 is smoother. I don't know how.
No, it's still drop.
It's
Especially-
shittier.
It's when you're at the bottom of the
Yeah.
town, like in the swamp. It's crappy, but it's when you're up, it's fine.
No, means the other. The second like you go dark into the ground, it's like 20 frames and skippy. By the time you're at the bottom in the water going towards the fucking spider boss, it is a slideshow. It is
Doesn't help that there's mosquitoes. Constantly.
like it is fucking horrible. At least on my PS3. But I was like, oh, you know, I'll play on PC. It'll run really smooth. It'll be great. I'll enjoy myself, and I'll have the new DLC, and it'll be fun. And like we're not fixing any of that shit. So now I'm like, oh fuck, now I gotta go back and play on the PS3 and damn it. I guess it saves me money, but
You think that, but then you'd be like, oh, I could get it on the PC for $40? Well, I guess I'm going to buy this and the PC version of Assassin's Creed 3 for some reason.
No. Dude, wait, Steel Battalion's next week?
Yeah.
Wait, there's nothing else that week. Perfect! Perfect! I'll have a week before I still got the line and stuff. So I guess next week we should... Wait. When are we... It's after this week, right? That thing? We have something possibly planned? Do you want to mention
That's the June...
God fucking still says it. Stupid
30th?
site. It's wrong.
Says Anarchy Reigns?
Yeah, it does.
Fucking sick of shit.
But, no. Do we want to make mention of that, kind of? If anybody
why
listens? On the weekend-ish, we don't actually know exact times, but...
Probably Saturday.
Yeah, was that June 30th is
Yeah.
Friday, and then
No, June 30th is Saturday.
Saturday? So, okay. So
June 30th to
on-
Canada Day.
Yeah. Which
Deal with it.
We'll be kind of celebrating. So Friday... sorry, I said Friday after we said Saturday like 3 times there. Saturday and Sunday we'll be doing, not a marathon, but a kind of...
Playing until we fall asleep.
Yeah, but waking up really early and casting all day as a kind of maybe community day and some cool stuff for fun people to watch. So
But Steel Battalion that day.
yeah, I forgot. Yes, Steel Battalion's gonna be played that day, and
I'm going to do the Connect stuff, and he's going to do the controls.
it's gonna be awesome.
Put levers and put stuff, self-destruct.
It'll be on my Twitch channel if anybody. I'll put the link or something, but I'm pretty sure.
We have a Unity Gaming Twitch.
Yeah, but I think it'd be hard. I don't think we'd have enough people that would actually go to that one, justify that day.
It's there.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah. Well,
I
one
made
point
it.
we'll
I
do
made
something.
it.
I think I'm just gonna slowly convert my channel into a kind of Unity-ish one. I kind of already have thrown some E's everywhere. Just throw some E's on it. Throw some E's on anyway. On your way? Did I just fucking anyway? I don't know.
No one knows what you say.
I don't know half the shit I want to say myself. Man, I still can't believe my TV has an analog stick on it. It's awesome. I'm sorry.
I haven't even looked at this yet.
Anyway,
Let's see it after.
do we have anything else we want to really say podcasting wise? We still have never actually had any tweets or comments in a while. So if anybody actually has any questions you guys want to ask us, either leave a comment below this video on YouTube or tweet to us, because the YouTube videos will still come out, but they won't be video for a while or something.
There will be static
Yeah.
pictures on the screen.
Yeah.
It will not be us talking.
For the sake of
That's
us
our
being
plan,
able-
actually. Just
Yeah.
really dumb stock
Yeah.
pictures.
just
So.
for the sake of us being able to record these and put them out within like 20 minutes of them being done. So
Also, no one actually watches the segue.
yeah, no, it's not that.
we-
Well, some people probably watch it, but it's more that we figure a lot of people listen to this in the background, and
What?
it's easier for us.
Segue?
Yeah, is there anything else? That we check out the dry run for Anarchy Reigns, which should maybe be out slightly after this. 'cause
Yo, we
we'll
have
do
that
this
Mass Effect thing we talked about
Yeah, I
last
think
week.
that
and
thing
didn't
might
put
not
that
be
out yet.
relevant.
No, because
Sorry.
it's kind of shitty.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we won't do that one.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'd have my 5,000 kills then. I got my 5,000 kill achievement.
Yes, that's true.
You got that too. But anyways,
Dustin, I didn't realize you played that much multiplayer in Mass Effect. Shit.
he owns the game and only plays multiplayer at his house because he's single player saves at my house. So.
Cool. All right, fair enough.
The plan was to be able to play it at both, but then we started it at my house and did the character creation and everything. I finally figured that shit out, and then he's about halfway. But then I realized like 3 hours or something in after we done all the character creation that like I have the collector's edition downloadable content. Shit.
I wanted to ask you, the Skyrim beta keys went out for Dawnguard. Did you have any going?
I haven't looked at my email in like 2 days.
They went out yesterday, so I would love to know.
Okay.
So you maybe, anyway. Other than that, I think that I got back into Eve. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Terrible.
Devin brought me back, and
You're
now
dead
he
to
doesn't
me.
play, so fuck
You're
it.
dead.
Anyway,
You're dead right now. Dark Souls, motherfucker.
is that like the title?
Could be.
Anyway,
That has nothing to do with what's...
It's us talking about buying launch consoles for 2 hours and just Dark Souls, motherfucker.
we spoke about glitches for a while too. Yeah, some good stuff. Some good stuff. Oh man, I cannot wait to have the friggin' setup. It's gonna be sweet. Like a month. I'm thinking like a month for sure. Things gonna be set up because like 2 weeks for my own stuff, and then I don't know how if you guys are gonna buy the mics or I'm gonna still
Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
You're gonna make yourself a studio. You're gonna have like the
Dude,
desk,
it
and
pretty
you're gonna
much-
have like the the Unity mug, and then be like,
If you
so
guys-
this week we have
I wish I
so and so here in the studio.
I want to clean this up and then like take a picture of it and then get my green screen thing set up. My dad fucking came over. He's like, okay, if you want a green screen, like I got the poles and like a setup for it. Like we got because they bought some photo editing software and it's a box this big and it came in a big box with a fucking free green screen. So like, if you want to use that, just let us know.
Nice.
So I might not actually take the pole thing, but I might just take the drape and just fucking stick it up on the wall behind me. So
great.
awesome. That's gonna be great. Random. Anyway. Oh, excitement. Yeah, so I guess that's probably
We should wish Devin a happy birthday.
Oh yeah, so Devin, if you're watching this, if you've gotten this far, as well as everybody else, actually no, it's not a long podcast. I thought we were like going for like 2+
It's
hours.
just late.
Sweet, yeah, okay. Happy birthday to you, Devin. If you're in your car, watch out! No,
Devin, look out!
we won't tell anybody that you hit
good
them.
one, guys.
I don't know why you're peeling out on their face. Anyway, it's weird. Yeah. Have yourselves an awesome day. Day that ends with day at the end of it.
Happy hump day, everyone.
Yeah, happy hump day. They'll be out by after hump day. So post hump day, we'll be
The
cleaned
fuck
up.
are you talking about?
Wednesday's hump day.
Yeah, Wednesday's hump day. Dude, did I tell? Oh no, I told you. I was
And
at
you're
work
like,
today.
You got the climb, because it's like, oh shit, it's like Monday, Tuesday, oh Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. It's all downhill from here.
There's no Thursday in this week?
It's all
No,
downhill
it's-
from
it's-
here.
'cause It's the middle day before. Anyway,
But downhill
somebody,
implies worse.
No.
Somebody.
Whatever.
It's going downhill.
I was at work today, and I'm in the elevator with.
Shut up.
I'm sitting in. Hold on, yo, I told you this today.
I'm breaking down metaphors. This shit doesn't make any sense.
I was in an elevator today with there's two other girls. I'm not associated to them. They were just kind of talking
Valley
between them.
Day.
And no. One of the girls is talking to their colleague, and she's just like, "Hey, today is Wednesday. It's High Five Wednesday." And then the other girl doesn't lift her hand for a high five or anything. They just sit there, and this is like getting in on the ground floor, and I'm like a few floors up, and she's just kind of sitting there, and it just goes dead silent. The person didn't high five her, and they just don't talk for the rest of the until I'm like out. I'm like, I think that just broke a friendship. It's High Five Wednesday. You're the worst friends.
I would like you guys.
Say goodbye
With
to
the power of
Facebook.
friendship, I can. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it.
You just can't stop talking about it.
I actually I typed it to someone. I typed that to someone, and then they're like, "Dude, I'm screenshotting this and putting it on the stream." I'm like, so I just typed like, "If anybody else is reading this, don't pay attention to that. Look out for snakes, America!" And anyway, he posted all over the fucking stream, and some people know
Look
about
out
my
for
secret.
Snakes, America.
My
We are talking about it. Rich Show was My Little Pony.
I don't watch My Little Pony that much. I was curious. Okay, some dude sent me a funny clip of it, and then that sounds like
I was
creepy.
curious about all the shit too.
So I checked it out, and it's kind of.
Now I like it.
It's okay. The reason I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to explain myself. I don't even hear what you said. Okay, I'll probably re-listen to this now. What is that? A minute and something here? Like I'm 40 minutes.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Sometime.
point is, to try and justify myself, the reason I'm enjoying that show is because it's reminding me of when I used to come home or right before I had to go to school, and I watched Dragon Ball Z and had cereal. Because the first episode I watched was like 7 in the morning, and then I just had like a bowl of cereal, and I was like, "This is like I'm a kid again."
Dude, what I've heard about, like, I don't know why I have not watched My Little Pony. I would probably, like, love the shit of it. But it's like, it started off probably as, like, from what I heard, it's like, you know, 4 girls and stuff like that. But then they realized a lot of people, like, liked it, including guys, like bronies. And it's like, so they kind of, like, changed the show to make it, like, more ridiculous to, like, okay, this audience likes it, well, we're just gonna go in this direction now. It's all, like, ridiculous
So they
shit.
actually changed the initial concept of that show.
to be honest-
more appeal
To be honest, I've only been watching like the first season, so what I'm gonna probably watch, I don't know. I don't know. The point is, starting off, if it may have switched into that, the way it already started, there's some words that they are dropping, and if this show is for kids, they're not terrible words, but they're like huge words and like stuff that they're explaining and going
Just
into.
the
is,
jokes
like,
are kind of adult,
yeah,
too.
it's almost like what the like. Who is this for? I don't know. It's not dark
Sorry,
humor. It's not
girls,
terrible,
Fuck
but
out.
the way it is aimed for kids that every episode ends with like she kind of writes back to some other pony thing. It's like, I learned today that my special thing with my friend. I'm like, this is really fucking gay right now. You really ruined this entire time. I was enjoying this happy colors, and I was playing Eve, and there was happiness
It was
around
like
me, and I'm
daily
dying.
life.
Did you hear why he started watching this?
Oh.
Because he was influenced by our talking about Avatar and Legend
No,
of
that was a
Korra
terrible
and
reason,
stuff.
actually. I was just trying to level myself, give myself a reason. No, my main reason is somebody sent me a video that was, it just said pony over and over, and you put a closed caption on it, and whatever Google was seeing from it was like politics and stuff and news, and it was all only the word pony, and I was like, what the fuck? And I started laughing so hard, I'm like, dude, I just want to see what the hell this show is about. And I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm into it and watching it, but now it's whatever the
You
hell
are
I have.
not a brony?
No, it's just whatever I have on my second screen whenever I'm playing like Eve or something. So I don't sit down and have that. I don't know. I did that for 2 episodes, but anyway. I just don't want to talk anymore.
That's okay.
I'm
Everybody
still
has
cool.
their guilty pleasure shows. You don't need to hide.
I watched Batsu games too at the same time. That was good. I watched the gym one again, but
The gym one's the best one.
yeah. Actually, I was watching it.
No.
It's once
Dude.
after the hospital, there are gags that are in the hospital that become running gags in every time they do it the years later. There's just you're waiting for that point because they always it's always the same.
I'll
person,
give you
stuff
that,
like that, and
the
then but they
school
always-
one where
they
the dude's
change
walking
it.
across the field for 10
Oh my
minutes.
god, yes.
You know how the beginning where they did the ceremony in the hospital one, and it's
Follow the whole, dude.
so apparently somebody
down a hill and then keeps walking
somebody
up.
stole Chono's handkerchief. So if you've seen it, and it's everybody check your pockets to see. And then
Oh, yeah, I
it
remember
looks
that.
like this. And it just pulls it out, and he's like,
Oh,
come in and
yeah.
just slaps him. Right? That is a recurring
Really?
thing. So he the second time he comes out, he just comes out on stage, and then he just the camera is on Yamazaki's face, and he's just like. And he's just it's something he's just
He
not
knows.
pleased at all that he's back on the show, and he's just always some different character or whatever, and it's just this talent agent is here, and it's just some people that were peeping in the girls' locker room and stuff like that, and it's here we have the video and that, and they're all oh god, how could somebody do this? And he just has this bug detector, and he's like, beep, oh, you're clean. Oh, you're clean. It's he's like, you come with me. No. And he just pulls out of his pocket. There's a flash drive. It's I don't know where I got that. You give us the clothes at the beginning of everything. Ah!
You know how in the gym one, how there's little kids that come out?
Yeah.
I was watching on Justin TV, and it's just the dude busts out and he grabs them, and then he puts them to the ground, and then it cuts to the door, and then it just goes and he's on the ground oh, what the fuck? And I'm just oh god, thank god they cut all that out. I remember we were watching that, and
We were in the cafeteria.
We're whoa, we should probably skip
yeah, it
this.
didn't click in. We're oh, this is fucking hilarious. And we're oh, there's people around us. Close that. But yeah, hope people know what Batsu games are. If not, look that up. BATSSU. BATSU.
What's the show called?
Downtown Nogaki Sukai.
Yeah.
Which just whatever. There's I found a website that it's a fan site, and they've posted every single thing they've done, every category, because they do the one where they have they have 15 products, so coffee, and it's various coffee.
We watched
And-
the beer one.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
give okay, here's 15 cans of coffee that drink, and it's they give them his blindfold, and he has to drink it, and then he has to find which one is the wrong one. So he'll be this isn't the one I drank, and then he throw it down. If they're wrong, then they get a punishment, and if they're right, then they win $1,000 or
Oh
something
my
like
God.
that, right? And so it's just various things like that. There's a toothpaste one, so they brush your teeth, and it's the final, but it's very it's always different punishment. And then there's one where it's a cooking one, where they take a traditional thing okay, pancakes, whatever, and then it's everybody has to come up with 2 pancakes using a special ingredient they want to try. Somebody's American food, and it's just mushed up hot dogs and hamburgers,
Oh
and they
my
put it into
God.
the pancake, and it's things like that. And this Endo always uses this type of mint that he eats, and he tries to do it in everything, and it always tastes terrible. So he always gets 0 out of like 10 for like rating on his thing. And they're like, are you trying to get like a sponsor deal or something? It's like, well, if they want to just like get it out there. And it's like, and then he finally stopped using it. It's like, no sponsor deal. No, man.
Oh man, I gotta watch more of those. Those are entertaining in the worst sadistic way possible.
Yeah.
Well, at least the best of games.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Not.
Downtown.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. I thought you were talking about.
Downtown's a show.
I thought you were talking about My Little
that's
Pony
from-
again. I was like,
No.
it's sadistic.
No.
Anyway. You guys want to close it up, lock it down,
Sure.
send it out,
Let's do it.
zip it up, shut it, closed. I said closed already.
Mail it up.
Slam it down. Let's use words together. Chainsaw it up.
If you're trying to like,
Crap.
trying to like sing a bad version of Technologic by Daft Punk. What you're trying to do.
Zip it, shut it, close it, upload it, something.
Just every word that has to do with
Bathrobe
kind of thing.
Show goods it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
So yeah,
Thank-
subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, subscribe.
Check
Follow
us out
us
on iTunes. Everything. Look at the
Yeah, no,
website.
it's-
Do
I know,
what they
subscribe
say.
on iTunes too, right?
Do their
Right.
shit.
Yeah, subscribe on
Yeah,
iTunes.
subscribe, yeah, obviously. Brain. I got confused.
Twitter, Facebook, every social media synergy.
Yeah, we gotta figure out something with the Facebook. Either drop it or do something with it. 'Cause it's just kind of chilling, not really getting any posts on it. I think it's because now that we have the actual website, we don't have any reason to.
That's where we put all the updates.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm getting like tired and ridiculous now. Anyway, take care. I want to say have a good night, but people could be watching this in the middle of the day.
Have a good time.
Have a great time. That time you're having, hope it went up a notch. I'm Riccio.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Dustin.
Never to be seen again.
Exactly.